It's Monday, October 30th, Halloween Eve, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Kevin Spacey apologizes after sexual harassment allegations surface, but in the same breath comes out as a gay man. Bad timing? Perhaps. Twitter thinks so. Nichelle tweets, Kevin Spacey is canceled.
74-year-old father of 8, Mick Jagger, has a new romance brewing with a 22-year-old TV producer. When it comes to love, is age just a number, or does it seem creepy at some point?
Spookella tweets, I love Halloween because I love seeing all the celeb costumes. We agree, Spookella, and we'll show you the best of the best next.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, October 30th, and we are the only live show talking about what you and your friends are talking about right now. You're going to spend a little time with us, and we're going to catch you up on all the breaking news and trending topics. Plus, we're live, so we want to hear from you. That means grabbing your phone, downloading the DBL app, and joining the conversation. Let's get this thing kicked off with the top 5 trending topics you need to know right now with my girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. That's right, we are live. I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite Big Brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. And look how cute our studio looks.
I love
Does it not look adorable? I love it. It looks spooky. I shouldn't say adorable. It looks spooky. We are a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. And check out our entire DBL team. They are ready to cover news the moment it breaks. Like this story, very serious and disturbing. Actor Kevin Spacey is a top trending story right now. Actor Anthony Rapp claims that Kevin made a sexual advance toward him more than 30 years ago when Anthony was just 14. Kevin tweeted, quote, I honestly do not remember the encounter. I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. Kevin went on to say, quote, I have loved and had romantic encounters with men throughout my life, and I choose now to live as a gay man. This is so offensive that he's conflating the two. Right, where he's taken this opportunity right now to come out as a gay man to distract and deflate from the real issue of predation and conflating the two. It's highly, highly, highly offensive.
I think it's offensive and also confuses the message.
Right.
Like when you try to combine those two like that. Okay, so since this has come out, then let me also say, you know, this to kind of maybe throw the pillow out there. But it actually, to me, offends the LGBTQ community.
Oh,
It's totally offensive. Like, so you're trying to make it seem like just because you decided to come out as a gay man, that's why you become a predator? No, these are two separate things. Don't do that.
Don't do that. It's
Kevin.
very similar to the Catholic Church. People have stereotypes of both, and you definitely don't want to put those two together because they're totally separate in this case and that case. But there's a couple of things that he said wrong with everything. I don't remember it all, but I blame it on being drunk.
Yeah.
How do you remember being drunk, but you don't remember the behavior, and then stacking the two on top? There's layers to this.
Why have a 14-year-old over at your apartment anyways when you drink?
There's absolutely no reason. I mean, when I was a middle school teacher, when I would have kids come up, after school and take tests, I would still keep my door open so there's no, illusions of anything that could be going wrong. But when I saw the story, it made me think about initially how people tried to keep homosexuality under wraps. They used to say that gay men were predators. That's why they couldn't be teachers. That's why they couldn't be camp counselors.
Right.
And so for him to conflate the two is just like going against 30 years of them working hard to separate that nonsense.
He is backtracking, and I want to read one tweet really quickly because thank God Twitter is echoing our sentiments. Right here it says Kevin went on, it says right here, Wraith Choice tweets, I've been very, very gay and very, very drunk many, many, many times, but never hit on a child, so Kevin Spacey needs a better apology.
He does.
Amen. All right, we're going to digital producer Kelly Schubert with a breaking news fast blast.
Guys, we've got some breaking news just in. President Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, and former business associate, Rick Gates, they just pleaded not guilty in a federal courtroom. So this is video of Paul Manafort turning himself into the FBI earlier this morning. So Manafort and Gates, they have both been indicted on money laundering and conspiracy charges in the Russia investigation. But again, they both just pleaded not guilty. In the meantime, I want to show you this guy. This is George Papadopoulos. He was a former policy advisor to the Trump Trump campaign. This morning, he pleaded not guilty to lying to the, he pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI during the Russia investigation. So a lot going on here. This is a developing story. We're going to keep you updated.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Wow.
I'm starting to begin, if you go 2 layers deep with anybody or anybody in a political position, maybe, that you would find something.
Oh, and here, I think there's about 20 layers.
Right.
Let us know your DBL take.
This is a lasagna of trouble.
Right.
Just like every time you put your fork in, you hit different things.
Oh, no.
Good luck to you. Don't lie to the FBI kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We'll come back to haunt you. We're going to switch gears completely. Celebrities came out in full force for Halloween, and the costumes were fierce this year. Most of the ones we saw really hit the mark, and we want to know, what is your favorite star costume this year? Okay, so did you guys have any favorites before we discuss Halloween? Did you have any favorite celebrity Halloween costumes?
I like DJ Cassidy's. He had the Run DMC with the gold chain and the Adidas jumpsuit. I was like, first of all, I would wear that now.
There you go.
Like, how cool is that? I just thought that was really cool. So I don't know. Shout out to him. I have that jacket.
What about you, Ebony? You do have that jacket?
Oh,
Heck yeah.
My feelings about them notwithstanding, but I give credit where credit is due. And Kourtney Kardashian, I mean, I think she really hit the mark as Michael Jackson. Come on, people.
That's really cool.
Look at that.
So good. That was the 1989 Grammys when Michael Jackson went with Madonna.
Sure
so they
is.
recreated the 1989 Grammys.
Colton Haynes nailed it for me, or Haynes nailed it for me. He was Marge Simpson, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
He was like so good. Look how good that is.
Oh,
That's
my
just
gosh.
cleavage. It's nothing dirty. I hope
at
it's
the
nothing
little
dirty.
dress.
Yeah, you don't want to check out Marge Simpson's cleavage there, Jeff.
Yeah.
So easy there, Tyga. Easy
Blocked
there.
out some cleavage.
Just being that revealing.
Did you guys see Demi
What's your-
Lovato's?
All right.
Demi Lovato as Selena, so good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed
I do have
it.
to say, though, when you're a celebrity and you have all that money and you have access to, like, the wardrobe department, it's a little easier. It's a little easier.
That it
Come
is.
on.
It's so true, because every year I'm like, oh, I want to be this. Oh, that would cost so much money. Oh, I want to be this. Oh, that I would need like
Oh,
the
I gotta
higher
get my
hair
hair
makeup.
done. Oh, I gotta get my makeup done like that. Yeah.
Normal people can't do that. It's not fair. Okay, moving on. Blake Shelton just announced his tour dates, and fans are, of course, freaking out. Tickets for Blake's Country Music Freaks tour go on sale November 10th, and his new album is due out Friday. Here's his new single that dropped today, At the House.
Got a yellow back door porch party light. Got a speaker in the window playing very wide. You and me out here swaying, stargazing.
Okay, and the tour dates and locations are scrolling on your right, or they will be scrolling soon. But Al, we've talked to you about country music because you said you've never really gotten into country music. Have you started? Because we've had some of the DBL Nation send in some different tracks and artists to you.
I don't know who, and I'm sorry to the DBL Nation, I don't know who suggested that I listen to the song Before He Cheats.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, first of all, I've heard that song before, and I like that song. I'm very open to music, and I just really needed like a little introduction to country music, and I found out I really like outlaw country music because it makes me think about my dad. Yeah, he had a Corvette before black men could even have one, like in the 50s, and he would just drive around and he used to hustle guys in pool. He did. And so and he told me he used to listen to outlaw country, and so that's my connection.
Dude,
to
that
him.
sounds
He's
like a
passed
movie.
away.
That is.
Yeah.
That.
I didn't even know that there was a genre called outlaw country.
Yeah,
What is
it's
that?
really cool. It's kind of like just like you rolling into town, got my guitar in the side, 6-shooter, just like one of those. Like I don't know.
Al Jackson,
Well, impromptu country.
Like they have gangster rap. Is it gangster country?
That's exactly what it is.
Gangster
it's gangster country. Yeah.
I wanna go.
Yeah,
love
just
that.
about being by yourself and just drinking whiskey and rolling into a new town.
And making sure your gun is loaded.
I kind of want you to toss to our next very funny lady in your country twang accent.
Tori, listen up there, sweet cheeks. You ready? You got something coming in hot for me?
No, I don't. That was hilarious. All right, guys, coming down with the music. Fergalicious definition, making the boys and girls go crazy. Thank you. I am also a gangster, a rapper. No, coming in hot with a new music video. She posted the video for her song A Little Work on Twitter. Let's take a look.
We're all just a little bit broken. We're all just a little bit hurt.
So the song is off her latest album, Double Dutchess. Now, it's reportedly about her past struggles with mental health and addiction. She released a video for the song last month, but this is the latest edition because maybe it needed a little work. Okay.
I like the Tory.
Thank you there, Tori. Okay, can I try this in my country boy? Can I try this?
Please do.
All right, y'all already know out there, Daily Blast Live is rounding up trending stories and breaking news as it comes into the Roadhouse. Erica Cobb, what's going on? Woohoo, up there.
I was going to say Daily Blast Live is about to get a little scary, but I think it already has. Coming up, our co-hosts visit one of the spookiest haunted houses in the country. Who made it out okay, and who was the scaredy cat who bailed? And could Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie be planning a secret rendezvous? The juicy details in the DBL Buzz. But first, go to the Daily Blast Live app and vote on the 2 trending topics you would like to hear our hosts debate in today's SmackDown. Ebony Steele, what are our 2 choices?
This Halloween, some schools are putting a ban on students wearing costumes and instead having spirit weeks. It got us debating, should schools ban Halloween costumes? Or celebrities showed off their costumes this Halloween weekend, and we all have a favorite. So which celebrity won Halloween? Grab your device, get on the DBL app, and tap Vote Now to tell us what you want to hear in today's SmackDown.
Hey guys, it's Brooke with the DBL Digital Team. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great Halloween weekend. I know a bunch of us did here. As you can see, our office is all decked out now. We walked in this morning and it's got all these Halloween decorations and we are so excited for tomorrow. Anyway, I'll kick it off with kind of a Halloween story. So they are saying, the National Retail Federation, sorry, this is really small, but you get the gist. They're saying people are spending about $440 million this year, America that is, on their dogs and pets for Halloween. I mean, that's crazy. People are spending about $9 billion total. According to National Retail Federation, on Halloween, but $440 million of that is for animals and dressing them up like lobsters and lions, and I love it. So send us your photos. You've already been doing that, hashtag DBL Take, and we'll put them on air. All right, Leo, what's going on over here, man?
TMZ is reporting on today's interview with Selena Gomez and her kidney donator, Francia Raisa. And it was a very emotional interview. A couple new details have been shared. This process was actually sped up. It's a process that takes a couple weeks, and it was sped up to days. And also that Francia had wrote a will before donating her kidney. So it got very emotional very quickly.
I mean, that's some serious stuff, and they are best friends, but she really did, in a way, save her life. So, I mean, it's great that she was also prepared in case anything went wrong. I think everyone should actually have a will. I know we're getting really dark right now, but get your will together, everybody.
I think the best part about it is that Francia volunteered. Selena didn't go up to her, ask her, like, hey, I really need... She just volunteered and was, easily did it.
Great friend to have. I'm really glad she has that woman in her life. Angelica?
I think we're going to have time.
Well, let's play it for the people.
We have 20 seconds. It's a good
story. Well, them. Angelica's really proud of her story, so we're going to give her some more time.
We're going to show you how to make a pumpkin cake, which is really fun. But I want to actually show you guys the video, so we'll have to do it the next break.
We're going to save it for Angelica because she's awesome. So tell us what you want to see in the next break on the pumpkin cake. We'll talk about it.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show in daytime talking trending topics that you are talking about right now. It's time now for the DBL Buzz. That's the part of the show where we talk celebrity gossip that you just can't stop talking about, and neither can we. And giving it over to the woman with all the tea, our very own Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. And we love these stories so much. Sometimes we can't stop talking. So when we hear Erica say, boo. There it is, and we see those bees. We'll move on to the next story. And guess what? Now you guys are the ones buzzing us. So grab your devices and vote. So let's start first. This is interesting. little juicy. Could Brad and Angelina be getting back together? The pair will be in London, each shooting movies, and some are speculating it could lead to a reunion.
Brangelina.
Listen, they have kids together, so I really hope that whether they're getting back together or not getting back together, I hope that them both shooting in London will be a good co-parenting initiative.
Yeah, I think so.
When I first saw that, I was thinking, okay, if they're just there separately, just Brad and Angelina, that could be one thing. But it's something about those kids that's magnetic for them that pulls them together.
I would hope so.
Yeah, so people are speculating. We don't know. But I think, if anything, all the family being in the same place at the same time would be a good thing.
Yeah, for better or worse, kids keep you in each other's lives forever.
Yeah.
So you're always going to have that bond. And we'll
sorry
see what
about
happens.
that. Ow. Real Housewife of Orange County star Shannon Beador broke down on the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion set this weekend, and she revealed she's leaving her husband David after 17 years. Radar Online reports she apologized to the cast for defending him when they were together. So this was an ongoing, I would almost say storyline, without sounding disrespectful, over the last 3 years for Shannon and her husband. Rekindle their romance, renew their vows, get back together, cheating. I don't want to say allegations because he admitted to it, but
and he
also
was kind of mean, fat shaming and that kind of thing, talking and speaking. Verbal abuse, which can be, well, I'm not going to say worse because I don't want to demean either one of them. But it's one thing, never mind.
Oh, I wanted to hear what you had to say. Tweet it. We're hearing supermodel mom Cindy Crawford is telling daughter Kaya Gerber to stay away from friend Kendall Jenner. Sources say Cindy is worried about her teenage daughter joining the bad girl club. This is silly. Listen.
This is silly.
I know Kendall's 21.
Yeah.
Kaya's 16. You don't want a 16-year-old hanging out with a 21-year-old
but
anyway.
Also, you know, I mean, you guys are parents, and you know, anytime you tell kids not to do something, not to hang with somebody, that's the first person they're going to hang out with. So, I mean, you can suggest like, hey, I don't like some of our morals or values, but telling her
the Kardashians make their living off of drama. I wouldn't want my kid mixed up into that drama because that's what they do for a living.
But that's what 16-year-old kids do.
Yeah,
girls, they want drama.
Do you want your kids hanging out with 21-year-olds?
I wouldn't want
I will not allow my Sophie to hang out with a 21-year-old when she's 16.
When you're 16, you want to hang out with the cool crew that's, you know what I mean, especially if they're
not
older.
That cool.
Well, she may see it as cool at 16. She doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope she didn't get her in trouble.
Okay. All right. Fitness pro Jen Widerstrom with a new trending story coming in.
Well, this one's for all of you guys that have been lying about how much you're missing all our favorite people, Pauly D, Snooki, and of course the Situation from the Jersey Shore. Because coming in hot is a new series called The Floribama Shore. No surprise, it's brought to you by MTV and the same guys behind Jersey Shore. We got a whole little preview for you.
Party's here! Yeah, buddy!
I can't wait to go tanning.
Panama City Beach!
Well, I was hoping to say a little bit more than that, but maybe it's to our benefit. Listen, the show follows a group of friends in Florida as they party along the beach that stretches all the way from Alabama through the Florida Panhandle. And who would be the next Snooki? Who knows? See it for yourself November 17th. And yes, I'm just holding a pumpkin for no reason.
And do you get it? Though, really quickly, they get the duck phone because Snooki had the duck phone, and now they have the gator
That was the phone at their house.
Yes,
because
exactly.
it's on the border of Florida, Alabama.
Yes.
Totally got it. All right.
I had not looked that deeply into it.
I knew you didn't. That's why I mentioned
Thank
it.
you,
Well,
Sam.
got a question here. Should Christina Aguilera, that is, be the one to honor Whitney Houston at the American Music Awards? Ooh, we're going to discuss that. Plus, Selena Gomez spending the weekend without The Weeknd. Why she was just kicking it with Justin Bieber, her ex, and Erica Cobb. The SmackDown's coming up.
That's right. Make sure you have the Daily Blast Live app so you can vote on the 2 trending topics you like to hear our hosts debate. Do you think that schools should ban Halloween costumes? Or which celebrity had the best Halloween costume? There's still time to vote, so get on the app and vote now.
Hi guys, Tori Shulman here, Daily Blast Live. I am freezing and I'm wearing my Michigan sweatpants in the studio. Go Blue! All right, Connor, what do we have?
Yeah, so trending right now, we have Ariana Grande. She has just debuted her newest hairstyle.
No pony?
No pony.
What?
They're calling it the baby bangs. They're pretty divisive right now on the internet, but I mean, you can see the picture here. I like them.
Okay, Connor, I'm going to tell you something. That looks like when I tried to cut my bangs. That's what I feel like it looks like. DBL Nation, are you into these baby bangs? Is that what they're called? Baby bangs or not?
Well, I think that, you know, since she's famous, it kind of looks edgy and cool, you know?
or stupid. But we'll see what people think on DBL Nation. All right, what's going on, Elvira?
Hi, yeah, so the Queen of Darkness is trending right now because it was just announced that this is the last year she's going to be performing her spooktacular show. So she's been doing this character for 36 years and has really created a brand around it. You know, she's like an entrepreneur, she's a woman in charge of her own business, and I don't foresee that anything will end. She does have a shop where she sells a lot of her products, but yes, this is the last time to actually see her perform her iconic character.
I interviewed Elvira, could not be more polite, could not be nicer. Great looking woman. She's in her 50s, fantastic looking woman. Elvira, we love you, we'll miss you. I saw this, I have to get this in. Okay, if you guys watch, Brett, tell us what's going on here. This is horrible.
Right, so if you watched the World Series game last night, it was a 10-inning thriller. And actually at one point when the Dodgers, I think it's Yasiel Puig, hit the record-breaking home run to these Astros fans in the outfield. And this guy stole the ball from the woman and threw the home run ball back onto the field. Now that's a tradition that a lot of baseball teams and stadiums have. It's just people took issue with this because it was a record-setting home run that could have been worth thousands of dollars because it was the most home runs ever hit in a World Series game. But local TV did some sleuthing, and they discovered that he is her brother-in-law, and she was totally okay with him doing it. She just wanted to do it herself. So that is where the issue came in. I think it's kind of funny. If you watch it, it's trending on Twitter. You can just go through and look at all the different people's faces and reactions. Kelly's asking, why wouldn't they keep it? She doesn't understand. Well, because people really don't like the Dodgers, especially right now in the World Series. So they are letting it be known.
I mean, he looks mad, right?
Yeah.
He looks like mad, like almost a
Yeah, and let me just... At this moment, you can kind of see her face, like, oh boy, what did he just do? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think she should have thrown it back herself? Do you think it's funny what her brother-in-law did? I'm kind of curious about your reactions. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's time now for the Smackdown. And just seconds ago, you at home, the DBL Nation, voted to hear our host debate which celebrity had the best Halloween costume. Now, your job isn't over. We need you to grab your phone, get on your DBL app, and vote on which host you believe is winning today's Smackdown. Take it away, Sam Shocker.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. All right, the celebs didn't disappoint this Halloween weekend. Check it out. Which celeb had the best costume? But first, let's check out some of these celebrities. So it looks like Kendall Jenner, and then we also have, I believe, oh, there's Seth MacFarlane. Am I saying his last name right? Yeah, okay. Kendall Jenner, how'd she get the blinging disco lights?
No,
That's interesting. Okay, and Colton Haynes was the Marge Simpson. So here to lead the Smackdown is pop culture guru Tori Shulman with 10 wins. Comedian Al Jackson, you have 11 wins. So this is an important Smackdown, Tori.
I know.
You got to catch up, okay? We ready? And you at home, grab your device, go to the DBL app, and tap vote now. Tori, we're going to start with you since you're losing.
Oh, great intro. Thank you.
You can start every sentence with that.
Yeah, all right. You know what I'd like to say? Kourtney Kardashian, you won Halloween. Thank you very much. She is my friend. I'll clap for myself.
Yeah, you can't just make a statement
well,
and then
I
act
sure
like
can
it's
because
true.
I just did, and I'm going to win. I loved her curls. I loved her hair. I loved how unexpected it was. You usually would see a Kardashian maybe with some cleavage or anything like that. I thought she
There's
looked
cleavage
amazing.
right in that picture.
Yeah, with her sister. And speaking of that, Al, I'll just finish with, way to be a sister to step it up. Kanye wasn't there, and she stepped up, so I love Kourtney.
Yeah, I got 2 words for that. Boring. All right. Let me tell you who I know definitely won. It was DJ Cassidy. He was unbelievable. He looked so much like Reverend Run. I thought it was him. And look at that. It's a dead-on. It's hip-hop, which is American culture, and he's talking about the beginning of now what we see as American culture. He's an icon. He pulled it off so much. I still think it's him, and I know it's not him. It's a dead ringer.
It looks just like him.
It's interesting that you would say American culture. You don't think Michael Jackson has something to do with American culture?
American pop culture. American pop culture.
And he's at the start of something. I also have to say, look at them side by side, a picture. That is phenomenal. She got the actual jacket by the designer of Michael Jackson. I think it's a beautiful homage, and you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I disagree. Let me pull up the... Let me pull up the side to side. I don't know. I don't know if we have to stop.
We're out of time. I'm so sorry.
There
There's a side to side, but I gotta look at the vote. It looks like 59% agree with Tori. Tori's tied. Tori is tied. Congratulations, Tori.
Yes.
All right, haunted houses just aren't for everyone. Coming up next, we send 3 DBL co-hosts into one of the scariest haunted houses in the nation. So who is too freaked out to finish? Who's the scaredy cat? Ooh. And the Fixer Upper host giving back in a big way. Why they say their latest project was the most important yet. All that and more. Stay tuned. Woo-hoo! Yay, you tied.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Have you been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, bulging, or...
And we're going back to Angelica because she's very passionate about this pumpkin cake story. So Tori, I
can be Tori. I'm not as funny though as Tori. All right, Brooke, you know all about this. Brooke helped me out with this. So we were inspired this Halloween. Let me just show you this. This is our pumpkin cake. We brought it in last week. You might have saw it. So it's super easy. All you do is you carve the top of the pumpkin just like this, and then you take all of the guts out, obviously. This is the easiest part, I think. People think it's hard, but it's not. Okay, this is a 20-second video. We're almost done. And then after you take all of the guts out, you use this little toolkit that we got just to carve a little circle. And then you put in the tap, and then you could put any drink you want inside. I say do something pumpkin because it's going to taste a little pumpkin-y. But what did you think about it?
I loved it. I think it's awesome and simple. We did have to say, though, Ebony took a drink out of one of the drinks we gave her, and there was a pumpkin gut in it, and she spit it out. So just make sure you get all the guts out, unless you want to laugh at your friends.
All right, welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We are one day away until things get really spooky in here. But Halloween came early for some of our DBL co-hosts. We ventured deep into the halls of the 13th floor haunted house here in Denver. Some were more freaked out than others. Check it out.
So, what's your biggest fear in haunted houses? I said I don't like people who scare me because I punch back. It's not what's ahead of me, it's what's behind. I don't like that at all.
Inside the attractions.
Jen,
Failure
so
to follow
don't
rules
look.
or
Jen,
cast member instructions may result in removal from the
Okay, Tori's literally holding my hand.
Hey, who got the keys to the car? Is this an elevator?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in the middle. Y'all ain't gonna kill me. You ain't killing me.
I'm gonna just keep flexing.
Left foot, right foot.
Woo! I got you guys. I'm going first. Oh my God!
Save yourself.
This is what I look like in 6th grade.
It's me. It's Ebony.
What? Are you kidding me? Get the out of here! I gotta tell you what, I got bruises everywhere.
Do you see all these badges of honor?
I know we're not heroes, but in some ways, we are.
It's okay, it's okay. Ebony was a little freaked out. Jen and I went in, but Ebony felt a little freaked out, so all of a sudden she was gone. And so how did you feel, Eb? Talk to us.
Well, I just want to keep it 100. I don't know what haunted house movies y'all watch or anything that's like that, but it's usually one type of person that's gone, and they're usually of the African-American persuasion. So before they killed me, I just decided to leave on my own. I was proactive.
Yeah, well, proactive. More trending stories in our next half hour, including Halloween freebies to save you money. Plus, Chip and Joanna Gaines proving how big their hearts are, how they put their fixer-upper skills to good use in Texas. And Kathy Griffin putting everyone on blast in an explosive YouTube video. Now, if you're leaving us right now, you can still watch us live on Facebook and YouTube, so come on, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Woo-hoo! I got you. I got you.
Hey guys, it's Connor Ashley in the Digital Lounge. We're talking about the trending stories right now. First up, we have Colton Haynes. He just got married to his partner, Jeff Leatham, and Kris Jenner actually officiated the wedding. The wedding happened in Mexico, and it was a star-studded event. People from the American Horror Story cast were there, Modern Family, including Sofia Vergara, Lisa Rinna was there, just a lot of friends, and it was, you know, a beautiful ceremony. So that's trending right now. Kelly, what do we got that's trending?
Yeah, we have an amazing story coming from our Tegna affiliate, KUSA, and 9 News. So this is a story from Parker, Colorado. A boy in a wheelchair got his Halloween costume transformed when his parents created him a full Star Wars machine.
That is so cool.
So you can catch the entire package on KUSA's homepage. But yeah, it's just an amazing story. It shows that Halloween celebrations are available to anyone.
That's a really touching story. And as she said, you can go to KUSA.com to check out the full story. Alrighty, Brett Forrest, what do we got here? Drinking beer?
Mm-hmm. That's awesome, by the way.
I know, that's so awesome.
So this is a terrible story for people like me. I am a beer drinker, and I love IPAs, and that's what this concerns. Turns out, fatherly.com, this is trending on that site, there's a scientific study out that drinking too much IPA gives you too much estrogen, because that's found in hops, and you can therefore get man boobs from drinking too much IPA. They also mentioned...
Allegedly.
Well, I guess, I mean, if there's estrogen, it makes sense, but this is just the first study of its kind actually analyzing it, so hopefully others come out to contradict it, but I'm a big IPA fan, so I'm kind of bummed to hear it.
I'm more of a wine drinker, so I think I'll be good. Alrighty, guys, let us know your DBL takes on these stories, and enjoy the show.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studio, where our team is busy tracking the top stories and videos right at this moment, as well as the top feel-good stories trending right now. Selena Gomez is talking about her kidney transplant on NBC's Today Show. Here, she is with best friend and donor Francia Raisa.
I just really hope that we can help somebody. I really do. I don't think what we went through was easy. I don't think it was fun. And I hope that this inspires people to feel good, to know that there is really good people in the world.
Selena says that since the surgery, she's feeling much better, and her lupus may never flare up again. Things are getting spooky at the White House. The South Portico is a creepy, crawly fright fest. Fun fact, President Eisenhower was the first to decorate the White House for Halloween. And NBA superstars Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins visited a haunted house this weekend, and the pair of 7-foot-tall athletes just couldn't handle it.
I don't want to go in here.
Really? Really, Anthony? DeMarcus? Come on, bros. Sam Shocker, back to you.
Thank you.
Wait a second, Sam.
They were hanging out with Ebony Steele too long.
Oh, baby, if they were in the haunted house I was in, I wouldn't have left nowhere. I would have been like, oh, help me. Save me. I'll help you. Help me.
Okay, joining me is Scaredy Cat, Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. Let's get right to it, shall we? Selena Gomez, speaking of which, and Justin Bieber were spotted together this weekend without The Weeknd.
Nice.
Yep, here they are at Sunday brunch. They sipped smoothies. They went to church together. Then they headed back to the Biebs mansion to hang. Meantime, The Weeknd just unfollowed Selena's mom and her best friend who donated her kidney to the pop star. So Selena's family has also said, they told TMZ, that they are not thrilled and they will never accept a relationship between her and Justin. So to me, it sounds like that she and The Weeknd are over with, because why would he unfollow her family and her best friend unless they're donezo?
You can't unfollow mom. That's a done you've thrown down the gauntlet at that point.
Can you come back from it?
Absolutely, because then when you have to refollow this, then it's super awkward.
So you can't come back from it.
It's over. I mean, yeah, you're hanging out with your ex-boyfriend. You unfollowed his mom. You can do that.
Well, I mean, this is a little childish, if you ask me. It's kind of like, you know, the equivalent of scratching out your ex-girlfriend's name on your notebook.
Yeah.
Like, listen, just be friends with the family doesn't mean that you guys break up. It's fine if you guys break up, but you got to be petty. Everyone's going to know that you did this, and it's a little petty. And then Selena runs back to JB. You know what I mean?
And the timing is wrong too, because everybody knows she shouldn't have been with Justin Bieber during that time, because The Weeknd's time is the weekend. How they gonna hang out over the weekend? Like, this is my time.
Go back in that haunted house. Christina Aguilera has just announced that she's going to perform a tribute to Whitney Houston at the American Music Awards next month. It'll mark the 25th anniversary of The Bodyguard, and there's not very many singers out there that could sing a Whitney Houston song, but in my opinion, Christina Aguilera can absolutely, and I think she's going to absolutely kill it.
Well, let's go back. 16 years to the 2001 BET Awards, and Christina Aguilera actually sang, which song was, Run to You, I Want to Run to You. Oh. And Whitney said it was the best version of that song that anybody had ever done before.
Wow.
So I think this is so appropriate for the 25th anniversary, because when Whitney was here, she gave her blessing.
Yeah, and I didn't think that wasn't bad, Ebony Steele.
No, don't be trying to make up. You call me the scaredy cat.
I'm trying to make it up to her, I am. Okay, digital producer Kelly Schubert has a fast blast. Kelly.
Hey guys, we do have breaking news. President Trump's former campaign chairman Paul Manafort and former business associate Rick Gates, they have both been placed on house arrest after they were indicted today in the Russia investigation. So they're both appearing in federal court right now. They are still in there for their arraignment. They both pleaded not guilty. We told you about that earlier in the show. That was just minutes ago. So not only are they placed on house arrest, but they both must turn over their passports. The bond for Manafort, that's been placed at $10 million, while the bond for Gates has been placed at $5 million. So this story continues to develop. We do expect more indictments to come. We'll keep you updated.
Wow. Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. Yes.
That's probably not great for them.
No,
but I will say this, like house arrest, okay, but those guys live in mansions. Like we should be able to pick the house that they have to be arrested in. You're actually right. That's a good point.
Stay at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like much of a punishment.
14-bedroom house. It's like, come on.
Okay, moving on. Kathy Griffin is ticked off. That's putting it politely. She posted a 17-minute rant this weekend on YouTube, and she's holding nothing back. Nope. Check it out.
During my 2-month investigation, phone numbers got out of my mom, and my mom got death threats at her retirement village, and my sister, while she was dying of cancer, got death threats at her apartment. So that's why I'm putting that out there.
In it, she goes after Bravo's Andy Cohen and TMZ's Harvey Levin, and she even broadcasts Harvey's personal phone number and encourages people to call it. When she just said that, you know, when she was on the other foot and it happened to her, it was one of the worst things that happened to her.
Right.
It's hard to have empathy for her when she's doing the very things that she's ticked off about.
Right, and I mean, she's really burning bridges. I mean, if we've learned nothing from Hollywood, it's that you can come back. I mean, look at Mel Gibson. He did what he did. He laid low for almost 4 or 5 years.
Mel Gibson's also a white male.
Right, that's true. That's true. But I'm just saying Hollywood does forgive. And what she's doing now, she's making it impossible literally, it's impossible for her to come back now.
She's throwing everyone she knows under the bus.
But that's what Kathy Griffin does, though.
Exactly. I've been saying this since we started the show. Her bit on Seinfeld is exactly what she's doing in real life right now.
Right.
She's taking people's recordings and playing them and showing them to make herself feel special. I don't feel bad for Kathy Griffin. I'm sorry. I know everyone likes a comeback. I love a comeback. This is not the way you come back. This is the exact opposite way of you come back.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I have to say, and Al, you can comment on this, well, you can comment on anything, but as a comedian, sometimes I like to see my comedians as comedians, or if they're serious, they're serious. When they go back and forth too much, and I can't tell when you're playing or serious or it's a joke, it really just, it kind of just turns me off a little bit.
Yeah, she's.
You see what I mean?
I just wonder, and I want to get your opinion on this, Sam. Do you think we might be watching somebody having a mental break from reality? It seems like she's a little off.
I sure hope not, because listen, I'm not a clinician, but yeah, when I looked at like Kanye West's behavior, and when we looked at even like Amanda Bynes, it felt very manic. But this, to me, we always have seen a sliver of this in Kathy Griffin's comedy, like you had stated. So now we see this exemplified, or rather just on a grander scale. And I think that this is her feeling pushed into a corner. So I don't know if it's a mental health thing or she's just desperate.
Well, I don't know. She's got to fix it. I don't know if she can at this point.
I hope she does, actually. I really do. Okay, rapper Cardi B is getting married. I don't know why I said it that way. But photographer Alex Suber sent us these shots. Check them out. And there's Cardi's boyfriend, Offset. He proposed her on stage in front of nearly 20,000 people at a Philadelphia stadium during a concert, and he didn't disappoint with an 8-carat ring. What? That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
A little crazy. A little crazy.
She's got to like hold her hand up with an 8-carat ring.
Oh, I'm not mad at her about the size of the ring. If he feels that way about you and that's what he gives you, girl, then, I mean, that's what you do. But not my concern, but just the information I'll bring to you guys. They've been together only 9 months. She used to date her producer, Swift Star, in season 7 of Love and Hip Hop. And so you just wonder, everything's happening so fast for her. And I never say you can put a time limit on love, because sometimes it's love at first sight. You never know. But I just think this is just a lot.
A little too fast.
I think love at first sight, Jeff, and I don't know how you feel about this, is almost a little bit juvenile. I think the adult thing to do is to go through, and that's like, remember we talked about, like, how do we want to raise this kid? Do we want to get this kid vaccinated? All the things that you have to discuss, that takes time. It takes a couple years to get to know somebody before you spend the rest of your life with them. And just saying, we're in love, let's fall. It's like, yeah, that sounds cute, but that's why all these short-term marriages end up being short-term.
They should discuss who's going to keep that ring in 6 months when they break up.
She's blinded by the ring. All right, we've got an at this moment with Raquel. Raquel.
We're learning right now that Selena Gomez has broken up with The Weeknd. The couple has ended their relationship after 10 months together. Now, this is according to reports by People, and they're saying it's been hard with him being on tour and her shooting in New York. They said that the distance, it was hard for them to stay in touch, and that it's over for now, but they're still in touch is the exact quote. And when I learn more about this, I'll let you know. Back to you guys.
Looks like he'll be free next weekend.
Did we not break that? I feel like you heard it here first.
Yeah.
You're welcome, DBL Nation. You're welcome.
But no real dude's gonna have his chick walking around with the ex that happens to be Justin Bieber.
And unfollowing family.
Yeah, right. Can't happen.
We're going to go to Fitness Pro. Jen Wiederstrom with a new trending story coming in hot. Jen.
So I know we always have a lot of fun on DBL, but I have an amazing story to share with you guys, and it's coming in from Houston. It's been 9 weeks since Hurricane Harvey, and yet the city is still recovering. But Chip and Joanna Gaines are doing what they can to help. The stars of HGTV's Fixer Upper spent the weekend remodeling a home of 81-year-old hurricane victim Dora Davis. They say that this is their most important project yet. You can obviously see why.
Houston's going to be better than ever. You know, it's just going to take a lot of effort and a lot of hard work, and I just don't want people to forget about what's happened here.
I love his sentiment because honestly, it's one small thing they can do, but I think it's reflecting of something bigger. The house will be repaired in about 4 weeks, and Doris will be able to move into her dream home.
Amazing.
That is beautiful. You know?
And Jeff, you worked on Habitat for Humanity this weekend as well, right?
We did.
Yeah,
and it's no joke. I mean, it was no joke. It was tough work. It was good work, but for a good cause.
Very cool.
All right. We know all about good causes, that is, here at Daily Blast Live, because we're all about live news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, Al Sounds Off is coming up next. You want to lose some weight? Try the pizza plan. Comedian Al Jackson's take on this crazy way to work out, and watch this. We love this viral video of a little girl sweetly serenading her new pup, Oakley, from the American Lab Rescue. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Shakara from the Daily Blast Live digital team. And Twitter is going crazy right now. Now, I will admit, I can do pineapples on my pizza, but this is what's trending right now. Strawberries on pizza? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, DBL Nation. Those are real sliced strawberries on this pizza here. And Twitter is lighting up. Why stop there, though? Put apples and grapes on there. Hell, even try grapefruit. They pair those fruits with cheese all the time. Somebody else said the police are on their way. I hope it was worth it. So, DBL Nation, I'm wondering, would you guys try strawberry? I don't know. I guess since I'm a person that did do pineapples on pizza, I'm willing to take a bite, but that's all I'm going to leave it at. Now, let's slide on over to Brooke and see what's going on. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, I know it's almost Halloween, not Christmas yet, but this has been trending all morning. So John Lennon, actually, this card that he sent to Yoko Ono's ex, he was music producer Tony Cox. This Christmas card is going for $15,000. Yeah, according to TMZ. I guess he sent it to him it was a couple months before he told the Beatles he wanted to be out. And it's a weird card. It's not even really like a happy or a Merry Christmas card. It's more like, hi, yeah, we've moved some things out of the house. Like, it's very strange. I don't even know. But you can see the whole thing if you head over to TMZ. Yeah, but I guess a lock of his hair went for $35,000, so that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Got the money out there.
Is that Dear Tori?
Hello, Tori.
Dear Tony, isn't it?
story, though. Yeah.
What is this about? Well, Brooke just explained it. You're a little late, ma'am.
How was your Halloween weekend?
Very good. This is going to sound really nerdy. I spent Sunday in my chair doing the New York Times crossword puzzle with classical music on because I'm cray-cray.
It's classic, Tori. See you in the next break.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show covering breaking news, entertainment, and trending topics live as they happen. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, where comedian Al Jackson rants and raves about the wildest stories he's found on the internet with a little help from our favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, guys.
All right, thank you so much, Erica Cobb. That's right, I'm here in my favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment, Al Sounds Off with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
Brother, how are you?
Woo, feeling good, man. Feeling good on this Monday.
That's right. I missed you this weekend.
I know.
We got to hang out.
You know what we got to do, Al? We need to get back in the gym. I don't know about you, but I need to.
You look pretty good. Okay.
You know what I've been doing? This guy's workout. Check this out.
Jeff, I don't know. This just kind of makes me upset. I feel like pizza and the gym are mortal enemies. They should never meet. They're like your exes. They should be separate, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because it's always like, you know, it's like when they say, oh, Jeff, come to the gym, feel the burn. They're not talking about pizza grease, all right? This is absolutely ridiculous, and I'll tell you this is highly effective if you want to burn calories and friendships, because you're going to stink the gym up, and everyone's going to hate you. Get it together and go all the way down on those exercises. Let's go next one.
All right, let's go to the next one. Walmart robots. I said that correctly. Walmart robots. Walmart can't be taking people's jobs, man. Let's check this out.
Let's take a look at it.
When it comes to retail technology, we're pushing the boundaries of what is possible through robotics and AI. We're using technology to focus on tasks that are repeatable, predictable, and manual.
I don't know, Al.
It's weird. They're smiling. They're about to be put out of a job.
Exactly.
This is so weird, because when they said robots at Walmart, I thought they were talking about like Transformers. These are not Transformers. These are like, you know, these are like robots that do taxes for Transformers. They're like, they're super boring. It's like if you mixed a robot with Mitch McConnell. It just doesn't, they're just nothing good. But I will say this, I just don't like them, you know, we need people at Walmart. It's like, who's going to tell me where the ethnic food section is? I need a guy to point me there. You know what I'm saying? What's next? Are you going to replace the old guy with a hologram? I like my old greeters, and I like human beings at Walmart. Fix it, Walmart.
All right, fix it up.
Away.
All right, Al, I don't know about you, but I'm a good friend. I'd help you move, Al. Would you help me move?
That's a real friend. You're not real friends, so you help each other move.
That's right.
100%.
I don't know if I'd help these guys, though, Al.
All right, let's check it out. Let's check this out. That is hot. How else could this work out, Jeff?
I think we're about to find out.
Yeah. If these guys had watched one episode of The Roadrunner and the Coyote, they would know that this was not going to work. But I like that, you know, I don't know, I talked to these guys and they actually said, we have a plan. They were like, you take the couch, drop it on my face, and I'll fall out of the truck and it'll work out. And so their plan worked.
It worked to perfection.
You know, Jeff, look at it. Honestly, the couch is in the truck. What they did worked.
I didn't even notice that.
Look, it just needed 3 friends, a terrible idea, and a concussion. And some magic happened. I give props to these guys. Well done, fellas. That's Al Jackson.
Al always works. That's Al Jackson. This is Al Sounds Off, everybody. All right, tomorrow, Al Jackson has something special brewing for Halloween. If you want to rate your Halloween, if you want Al to rate your Halloween costume, please send us your pick using your favorite social media and use hashtag #RateThisCostume.
Gotcha.
All right, but right now, Tori Shulman, guru, pop culture guru, has something coming in hot, right, Tori?
That's very right. Coming in hot. You can get more than just free candy on Halloween. A lot of places are offering freebies, so listen up. If you wear a costume to Krispy Kreme, you get a free donut. You can get a burrito, that's awful, at Chipotle for only $3 if you're in costume. But guys, remember, guac is extra. And for the kids, Chuck E. Cheese is giving away a free slice of candy corn cake, which sounds awful. So like us on Facebook to see all of the Halloween deals, because what better way to get in the spooky spirit than free spooky stuff?
I like Okay, thank you, Tori. I like free stuff, but I don't know if I like free candy corn. I'm just putting it out there. Daily Blast Live covers what you're talking about in real time. Erica, what's our DBL Nation sharing right now?
Well, they're sharing their viral videos, so keep them coming, like this video of the animals at the Houston Zoo, showing some love for the Astros. They beat the Dodgers 13-12 last night. Game 6 is tomorrow in LA, and up next, a police officer on monster duty. The house call he made for a little girl and how she's paying it forward.
Hey guys, it's Connor Ashley. We're in the Digital Lounge talking about what's trending right now. First up, we have an interesting story about Sephora. So a woman is suing Sephora for allegedly causing her to get herpes. She went on her mouth, herpes on her mouth, so it's like a cold sore. She went into a Sephora in 2015 and she tried a lipstick, one of the testers, and I suppose she tried it on her lips and thus got herpes on her lips. So, you know, I would never test that, and I would advise anybody not to test lipsticks in that way. Always just swatch them on your skin, and if it looks good on your skin tone, then you're good to go. Alrighty, guys. Kelly Grega, what is trending right now? We have some Halloween costumes.
Well, we've been talking about celebrities' Halloween costumes all day, and the top trending one right now is Beyonce and Jay-Z because they went as Notorious B.I.G. and Lil' Kim.
Oh my God, I love this.
Yeah, so this was for Kelly Rowland's annual Halloween party. You know, you have the biggest stars coming. Beyonce is the best friend of Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child, so it's no wonder that they appeared at this. And I don't know, I think they pull it off pretty well.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. And I mean, I would give anything to be at that party.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, thanks, Kelly. All right, we got it. What's coming in hot?
This is actually my senior class photo.
Oh, well, I see the resemblance.
Just kidding. That's rude, Connor. Yeah, so a report came out over the weekend from both New York Times and Complex.com. It's trending on both. Just how 2017 is the highest grossing year ever for horror movie films. And yeah, and that's largely due in part to the success of It and Get Out. And if you guys haven't seen either of those movies, they're both awesome. And there was an interesting debate to get this list going, you know, what constitutes a horror film, because I could see some people not thinking Get Out is, but It definitely is. Yeah, but yeah, let me know if you've seen either of those movies, because I love them both.
Well, I think that horror movies are also sort of stepping it up. You know, they've realized you can't just throw a whole bunch of blood and guts and scares. You have to, you know, create an interesting plot line that is good to watch and interesting. So I think that they're all, you know, upping their games. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a high quality movie that's actually good and enjoyable. Who would have guessed people would love to pay money and see that, right?
Do you guys like scary movies? Give us your guys' DBL take and enjoy the show.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, Daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. A Colorado police officer helped a 4-year-old with a monster hunt. Now she's saying thanks by helping another officer in his fight against cancer. Watch this. When 4-year-old Sydney Fahrenbruck and her family moved into a new home this summer, she thought monsters might have moved in too. Colorado police officer David Bonday stepped in to help Sydney. They went on a monster hunt.
Did you check under the cushions, or do you think we're good?
Sydney is sort of an icon at the department now, making weekly visits to show her appreciation. Now, she's on a different call, helping another officer with a different battle. Recently donating all of her savings to Officer Kyle Zuloff, who's battling pancreatic cancer. Sydney wants to ease Officer Zuloff's fears, just as Officer Bonday did for her.
Wow!
And Sydney, Megan, and Officer Bonday are all joining us live from Colorado. Hi there!
Hello.
Great to have you guys with us. I'm going to start off with you, though, Sydney. Why did you want to help police to help them with the monster hunt?
Did you want me to help you with the monster hunt?
Look, I was scared of monsters.
Right.
Yeah. It's a really good idea.
I know it is, and with that uniform on, I don't think you're going to have a hard time. Now, did you make sure the coast is clear for Halloween tomorrow? Because we're dependent on you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome. Officer Bonnet, first of all, I wanted to thank you for your service, and I wanted to ask you, were you afraid to back Sydney up on this monster hunt?
I appreciate that. Thank you. And no, I wasn't. It was my pleasure to help her out.
Amazing. Sydney, what made you want to give up your whole savings for Officer Zulauf? I think that was an incredible thing that you did.
Well, I just wanted to help people who had cancer.
Oh, good girl.
And I want to ask the both of you, especially you, Mama Fahrenbrook, I want to know how it feels to see a 4-year-old, your 4-year-old, make such a grown-up decision to help Officer Zulauf.
It feels really great. It's still surprising that any 4-year-old will give up her money to help somebody who is in need of it, but it feels great that we're doing something right with her.
How can people at home support Officer Zulauf?
So we have a fundraising site that's set up, and they can go to longmontfop6.com, and they can donate directly to Kyle's Cancer Fund.
Keep up the good work.
Definitely.
You are my hero.
Thank you so much.
All right, if a 4-year-old can do it, we know we can do more, right? All right, right now, digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
Right now, we're waiting to hear if Bruno Mars will have to cancel more of his shows. He told his Denver fans in a tweet that tonight's show is canceled because he's fighting a severe sinus infection. Bruno's next performance is on Thursday in Fresno, California. The singer has not been active on any social media pages. We will let you know any updates when we get them. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Raquel. And we want to give a DBL shout out to our Daily Blast Live team, building houses for You better get it, Jeff and Tori. They were among the staffers taking in part in Making a Difference Day, a day designated to help others serve our community. We love your pet pics too, so keep them coming. We've been getting so many pictures of pets in costumes, it's really been hard to keep up. But we'll be right back. Look at that one. Look at that.
Promotional consideration.
Hey guys, it's Brooke with DBL Digital Team. I have a funny story. You're getting ready for Halloween tomorrow. If you haven't gotten your candy yet, you might want to play this Halloween prank that people are doing. They're basically taking cooked Brussels sprouts and they're covering them with chocolate and they're giving them out to trick-or-treaters as if they were actual candies. You know, this might be someone trying to be healthy as well would do this, but I don't know, it kind of cancels out the healthiness with the chocolate. But people are loving this on Twitter. They're showing some funny GIFs and memes about it. And one guy actually responded to this and said he tried it last year and someone actually pooped in his pumpkin because of it. I'm sorry, I can't say that with a straight face. Anyway, don't do it if you want that to happen. Shakara, what do you have?
Yeah, well, moving on here. So Weight Watchers is launching a new wine, you guys. It's called Sense. And instead of 120 calories in a glass of wine, in a 5-ounce glass, you'll get 85 calories. You can buy this starting now at any place, Kroger's, $13.99. All right, see you later.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. All right, I think my favorite portion of the show when our producer surprises us with some funny moments. Let's see.
Tori, listen up there, sweet cheeks. You ready? You got something coming in hot for me?
Sweet cheeks.
That's a term of endearment. I love Tori.
We have another one.
Who's gonna tell me where the ethnic food section is? I need a guy to point me there. You know what I'm saying? What's next? Are you gonna replace the old guy with a hologram? I like my old greeters, and I like human beings at Walmart. Seems like I cursed after that.
Hi, everyone. It's Monday, October 30th, Halloween Eve, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Kevin Spacey apologizes after sexual harassment allegations surface, but in the same breath comes out as a gay man. Bad timing? Perhaps. Twitter thinks so. Nichelle tweets, Kevin Spacey is canceled.
74-year-old father of 8, Mick Jagger, has a new romance brewing with a 22-year-old TV producer. When it comes to love, is age just a number, or does it seem creepy at some point?
Spookella tweets, I love Halloween because I love seeing all the celeb costumes. We agree, Spookella, and we'll show you the best of the best next.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, October 30th, and we are the only live show in daytime talking about what you and your friends are talking about right now. You're going to spend a little time with us, and we're going to catch you up on all the breaking news and trending topics. Plus, we're live, so we want to hear from you. Grab your phone, download the DBL app, and join the conversation. Let's get this thing kicked off with the top 5 trending topics you need to know right now with my girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. We are live, and it's pretty spooky here at Daily Blast Live. Very exciting. I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite Big Brother Jess Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker, and we're a trendy news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team. Not only are they dancing and having a good time, but they're also ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And this is some serious and rather disturbing news. Actor Kevin Spacey is a top trending story right now. Actor Anthony Rapp claims that Kevin made a sexual advance toward him more than 30 years ago when Anthony was just 14. Kevin tweeted, quote, I honestly do not remember the encounter. I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. Kevin went on saying, quote, I have loved and had romantic encounters with men throughout my life, and I choose now to live as a gay man. Now, House of Cards creator Beau Willimon just tweeted, quote, Anthony Rapp's story is deeply troubling. During the time I worked with Kevin Spacey on House of Cards, I neither witnessed nor was aware of any inappropriate behavior on set or off. Yeah, I mean, we don't know the future of House of Cards now, because this is not only was that behavior deeply unsettling, but his apology is deeply unsettling.
It was weird, wasn't it? I mean, I think he kind of told on himself. He said, I'm coming out as a gay man. This isn't, we're not worried about you being gay. We're talking about you being with a boy. And at 14 years old, we're talking about a man and a boy, and what he did is a heinous crime. And to try and conflate that with homosexuality, to try and come out like, hey, look over here while I try and deal with this. I mean, that was a pretty low move.
Well, I agree with you, because it really and truly confuses the message. Like, a lot of people don't realize there are a lot of people in the LGBTQ community that are actually celibate. It doesn't even have to be related to having the sexual act, you know? It's just a lot of people just look at that, period. And I think it's just really it's confusing, and it's offensive to everybody in that community to combine those messages.
I mean, and there's another layer. I mean, those are both bad, but there's another layer. I don't remember, but I was drunk, and I apologize.
It on alcohol.
It's like he's pulling out every apology thing in the book to cover up what he did, and I don't know. I think there's a lot more to this story coming out, and
I've had some drinks before, and 14-year-old boys never wander.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. You are a predator. A predator is a predator.
Period.
Okay, digital producer Kelly Schubert with a breaking news fast boss. Kelly.
Guys, we've got breaking news in the Russia investigation. So President Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, and former business associate Rick Gates, they have both pleaded not guilty to money laundering and conspiracy charges. So Manafort and Gates, they were both indicted earlier today, and once they leave federal court, they are still in there right now, but once they leave, they will both be placed on house arrest, and they have also both been ordered to surrender their passports. So for Manafort, his bond is now set at $10 million, and for Gates, his bond is $5 million. And I want to introduce you to George Papadopoulos. So George Papadopoulos, he's a former policy advisor to the Trump campaign. He has pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI during this investigation, and he has also been ordered to hand over his passport. We're expecting more indictments to come, so we'll keep you updated.
Oof. Wow. Indictments. That's, I mean, we can ask Tori when we get a chance, because she's more of an expert, but I know my father was an attorney, and I know once you get indicted, that's the writing's on the wall. So
right.
Can't wait for the other shoe to
That's
drop.
the real life House of Cards coming down.
It is.
Really, I
Absolutely.
really did think about that. You're exactly right.
And you made the point earlier, Al. Is it really house arrest when your house
Is a $10 million home.
It's mansion arrest.
You get to stay home and chill.
Yes, I don't know. Well, I don't think they're chilling. I think they know
they're sweating
they're looking
bullets.
at it might get real ugly for them.
Absolutely.
Turn
Kelly,
your cable off, then we're talking about something.
Right. Kelly will keep us up to date because she's following everything with the indictments right now. And moving on and switching gears, celebrities came out in full force for Halloween, and their costumes were fierce this year.
Yeah.
Look at them. Most of the ones we saw really hit the mark. So we want to know, what is your favorite star costume this year? Let's start with some of our favorite picks. There's mine, Selena. That's obviously Demi Lovato, but she was Selena, and she absolutely nailed it. Al, your favorite pick?
Oh, definitely DJ Cassidy. I just thought it was so cool. I'm such a huge hip hop fan, and for him to go back to
like him.
I mean, how Jeff? Would you not wear
exactly like Run DMC back in the day?
I honestly saw this, and at first I was like, why would Run DMC dress up like Run DMC? Like, I was like, that's not that great. And then I was like, oh, that looks like DJ
Russell
Cassidy.
Simmons.
Well done. I think he stole Halloween with that.
I almost feel like you know, on Snapchat you can wear people's faces,
right?
And it looks believable. I almost feel like he's like wearing.
It's weird, isn't
the
it?
Snapchat
It's
filter
strange.
face.
Mine is for sure. I'm a Michael Jackson fan, but Kourtney Kardashian, you nailed it, Sister.
Yeah, she did.
Look at her. She already has a petite size, and she has the hair, the whole outfit. From what I understand, the jacket, she went to one of his original designers and had that made. You did it, girl. That's your sister Kim on the right. I see you too, boo.
I like Colton Haynes' outfit. Did you see him?
Oh, yes.
He was Marge Simpson.
Yes.
He crushed
that
it.
was
It was so,
him.
yeah, that
Okay.
was so good.
See, here's the thing. All these celebrities can afford.
Listen, that's just a little cleavage. We have a pretty big block there,
That's
but that's just a
funny.
little cleavage.
How come we didn't block Kim's cleavage in the last picture? Yeah.
What do we got against Marge Simpson?
Exactly.
Huh?
Marge can't feel sexy.
Did you have one, Sam?
Demi Lovato,
Oh, yeah,
Selena.
Selena.
But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the stars, they can hire makeup and hair, and then they have the money to spend on the wardrobe.
Right.
Not everybody can have that luxury to dress exactly like
Right.
who
Well,
they
that's
want
their
to.
fault.
That's their fault.
That is their fault. What celebrities can't dress up because
I'm just
they're
saying.
rich?
Right.
I'm just saying, Salty Al, that it's a lot easier for a celebrity to hire all the people to really nail a look.
Well, fine. She'll just throw on a potato sack.
Well,
And then
you
she'll be
said
like,
when you were
okay.
younger, you would just wear a mask and just your regular outfit.
Exactly, and I felt fine.
Well,
I was like
nobody else-
Jason Voorhees with a zip-up jacket.
That is just sorry.
We
and
got an
lazy
extra
and a
Colonel
shame.
outfit from the Kentucky Fried Chicken if they want. If they
I'll
want to
wear
borrow
it
that.
tomorrow. Let's do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Done. Okay. Blake Shelton just announced his tour dates, and fans are freaking out. Tickets for Blake's Country Music Freaks Tour go on sale November 10th, and his new album is due out this Friday. Here's his new single that dropped today, At the House.
Got a yellow back door porch party light. Got a speaker in the window playing very wide. You and me out here sweating, stargazing.
The tour dates and locations are scrolling on your right. I just hope that Gwen Stefani makes an appearance.
That's your
That's all I care about.
Definitely will. I think that you just, every story that we tackle, you just try and figure out a way to get Gwen Stefani in there.
So somehow maybe she'll watch Daily Blast Live and come on as a guest.
Your biggest
We would
fan
love you to
ever,
come
Gwen.
on as a guest, Gwen.
And he tries to get Justin Bieber. That's usually how it works.
Sure, yeah.
But I must admit that country music fans, they show up and show out and support their artists, which I think is outstanding. Even in times of when there's things we're going through with America and we're doing a fundraiser, but just the fact that they love the music and embrace it, I think
loyal.
that's really dope.
Loyal.
Yes.
Yep.
Loyal.
Pop culture guru, speaking of loyal, she's my loyal girl, Tori Shulman, with a new trending story coming in hot.
Anytime, Sam Shocker. More music news, guys. Fergalicious definition making boys and girls go crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Fergie is coming in hot with a new music video. She posted the video for her song A Little Work on Twitter. Let's take a look.
Just a little bit broken. I'm just a little bit hurt.
Yeah, the song is off her latest album, Double Duchess, and it's reportedly about her past struggles with mental health and addiction. She released a video for this song last month, but this is the latest edition because it needed a little work. I guess it's the name of the song. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Tori. Okay, news about Mick Jagger's new love is trending red hot right now. The 74-year-old rocker was spotted out with a new love interest, 22-year-old producer Noor Al-Fala. Mick is single after splitting from ballerina Melanie Hamrick, the mother of his 8th child, a 10-month-old Devereaux. Now, 3 of his kids are in their 30s. So, or 2 are in the 30s, 1's in the 20s. So 3 of his kids are older than the woman that he is dating. I think that is weird.
It's super
Sorry.
creepy. It looks like she's dating luggage. Like, it really does. I'm not trying to take shots and miss.
terrible.
But that's what
That's
happens. No, that's what happens when you have something that compare and contrast. It's like that's why you date somebody your own age. And you're like, oh, what a beautiful couple.
We try to defend people having babies at an old age. This is out. This is out of
Okay, so
control.
I'm not salty.
I'm with you.
We gotta go. We're getting the wave. We gotta go. Daily Blast Live. Take it away. Covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, Daily Blast Live is about to get pretty scary. Coming up, our co-hosts visit one of the spookiest haunted houses in the country. Who made it out okay, and who was the scaredy cat who bailed? And could Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie be planning a secret rendezvous? The juicy details in the DBL Buzz. But first, we have the Smackdown coming down. So what 2 trending topics would you like to hear our hosts debate? Ebony Steele, what are our choices?
This Halloween, some schools are putting a ban on students wearing costumes and instead having spirit weeks. It got us debating, should schools ban Halloween costumes? Or celebrities showed off their costumes this Halloween weekend and we all have a favorite. So which celebrity won Halloween? Grab your device, get on the DBL app and tap Vote Now to tell us what you want to hear in today's Smackdown.
Hey guys, I was just dancing to some music by myself. That's not sad at all. Tori Shulman here at Daily Blast Live, keeping you on the trend with upcoming stories. What's going on with zombies?
Yeah, so we're getting in the Halloween spirit here at DBL, and on our Facebook page, we found out the real zombie origins, so where zombies come from.
It's not The Walking Dead?
It's not. So we made an entire video documenting where we were able to find the first accounts of zombies, different things like that, all the way back to Mesopotamian era. So this is a great video if you want to get in that spooky spirit, learn about zombies and stuff. It is on our Daily Blast Live Facebook page right now, so you can go check it out.
That's awesome, because when you're dressed as a zombie, you should know the origin of the zombie story, in case someone asked. You know what I mean? It's definitely helpful. I saw this, Adam Sandler, this I think is Claire Foy, on the Graham Norton show. Very weird. Take a look.
Weird encounter. So watch the video right now. It appears he touches her knee a multiple amount of times. She seems uncomfortable. You can notice that the actresses surrounding him also notice it. So this gained a lot of controversy yesterday. Claire Foy's spokesperson actually came out and said, "We don't believe anything was intended by Adam's gesture, and it has caused no offense to Claire." So they kind of dismissed this claim, but obviously with everything else going on in the world, this is a very uncomfortable encounter, and it's raising a lot of conversation.
Also, Emma Thompson was in the left there, and she made a very poignant and pretty sharp editorial review about predation within Hollywood. So it's interesting, she was sitting right next to Adam Sandler. I didn't think this was a big deal, but I also thought she did look mildly uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's definitely uncomfortableness in her gesture, but she came out and she dismissed those claims.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to go too far, but my body, my space. What is this? Dirty Dancing? This is my space. This is your space. Anyone? You guys are too young, right? Spaghetti arms. All right, Brett, what's going on with Kevin Hart?
He is getting into the world of underwear design.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So it's this is trending from GQ. Tommy John is an underwear brand, which I've never actually heard of. But he was so amazed with their quality, I guess, while he's on tour. He bought a pair at Nordstrom and just reached out, and they partnered with them to come out with a collection. And so it's a 6-piece collection. I guess I kind of want to try it since he's so amazed by it, but they're about $30 a pop, so.
Right, Tommy John, what an entrepreneur. He's getting into everywhere, the heart and the underwear. Back to you guys.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show in daytime covering the trending topics that you're talking about right now. It's time now for the DBL Buzz. That's the part of the show where we talk all the celebrity trending gossip stories you can't stop talking about, and neither can we. And the woman with all the tea is our very own Sam Shocker. Take it away, Sam.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. You got that right. Okay, so we love these stories so much. Sometimes we don't stop talking. So when we hear Erica say, and we see those bees, well, we're going to move on to the next story. And you're the ones at home that are buzzing us. So grab your devices and vote. So let's get to it. First, could Brad and Angelina be getting back together? The pair will be in London, each shooting movies, and some are speculating it could lead to a reunion. I hope so. You know, they have children together.
Why?
Why what?
Why would you speculate that? London's not like a one-stoplight town. I mean, London's big. They're going to be in separate locations. Who knows if they're going to even see each other?
They could be at completely different sides of the continent, though, too.
Right.
So,
well, I mean, I assume that a lot of different times they're both in L.A.
Yeah,
we don't speculate.
Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt are both in California, so maybe they're getting back together.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
I want them to get back together.
You really do? For the kids?
For the kids, yeah.
That seems to be the glue that sticks them together, and I'm going to get buzzed
But
in a
what if
second,
they're
so I'm
not
gonna be
happy?
quiet. Well, we have to wait and see till the buzz comes.
You will not answer me because you're so worried about those
They're not
dates.
getting back together. I'm putting it out. They're not getting, this is all speculation.
Maybe
just something to talk
maybe they
about.
grew apart. They grew, and then they're coming back 5 years, 10 years later.
Well,
Let's get the bond of the kids.
Oh,
That's all.
Darn. Okay, Real Housewife of Orange County star Shannon Bedore broke down on the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion set this weekend. She revealed she's leaving her husband David after 17 years, and Radar Online reports she apologized to the cast for defending him when they were together. Okay, I'm not sure if she would have apologized or not. This is still the father of her children, but yeah, many of her castmates had warned her, saying, listen, your husband cheated on you. Others had alleged that he also hit her. That we don't know.
Spoke down to her, the verbal abuse. And I think it's one thing when you know that your man is cheating, but with the whole world knows and your friends have been telling you, and then it comes to light and fruition, that's hurtful and embarrassing.
But do you think okay. We're hearing supermodel mom Cindy Crawford is telling daughter Kaya Gerber to stay away from friend Kendall Jenner. Sources say Cindy is worried about her teenage daughter joining the bad girl club. I say, listen, there's a big age gap when you think about teens, 16 and 21. Huge gap, in my opinion. I would never want Sophie at 16 to hang out with 21-year-olds.
Just the emotional development. Think about who Jeff was at 21 as opposed to when you were 16. I mean, what 21-year-old wants to hang out with a 16-year-old anyway?
And one can drink, the other one can't. It's
And just to put in the Kardashian crew in there. Oh, I couldn't get there.
I feel like
we'll get to you, Bud Phillips on Facebook. We'll get to you next time, buddy.
Darn. Okay, fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom with a new trending story coming in hot.
Alabama, where the wind goes sweeping down the plains. Not really. But I do have some really kind of awkwardly awesome new reality stars for you to follow. Yeah, that's right, guys. The same people that brought you Jersey Shore are bringing you the Floribama Shore. It's the latest reality show that's going to be coming out. Check it out.
Party's here! Yeah, buddy!
I can't wait to go tanning.
Panama City Beach!
Yeah, I'm into anything with the rave music, so let's do it. Yeah, the show follows a group of friends in the Florida Panhandle as they party along the beach that stretches all the way down to Alabama. But who will be the next Snooki? See it for yourself, November 27th.
All right. We're not gonna miss it.
Is it a good thing to be the next Snooki? How do you avoid being the next Snooki?
I love her.
Yeah, after it took 15 years to get it together.
Well, let me ask you this question then, Al. Should Christina Aguilera be the one to honor Whitney Houston at the American Music Awards? We're going to discuss that next. Plus, Selena Gomez spending the weekend without The Weeknd. Why was she kicking it with Justin Bieber? And Erica Cobb, the SmackDown's coming up, right, lady?
That's right. So get on the DBL app and vote on the trending topic you'd like to hear our hosts debate. Do you think the schools should cancel Halloween or at least avoid having the kids dress up? Or what was the best celebrity Halloween costume according to our hosts? You still have time to vote, so grab your phone and do it now.
DBL Digital Team area. Looking fun. I've been looking at my Halloween decorations all day. We have some pumpkins here. Raquel's got the best setup though. Raquel, we keep eating the props and we were told not to eat the props. But I have to. I love a good candy corn piece. Anyway, enough about the decorations. Angelica, what's going on your screen?
Okay, well, this is a Halloween-related story. Everyone is literally dying over this Halloween costume is trending on Twitter. So this is the original stock photo called The Distracted Girlfriend. People have seen it. It's gone viral. So a couple decided to reenact it on Halloween, and this is it.
Oh.
My costume, me, and then this says your costume, or yeah, your costume. So it's really funny. People are talking about it on Twitter. What do you think about it?
You know what, if I saw this at a party, like just these three walking around with these signs on, I would have no idea what it was. So I can tell when he posted like this, but I don't know. What would you have thought?
I feel like only probably a certain group of people will know because it's a famous meme, but if you've never seen the meme, yeah. And you probably would have to stay together the entire night. That's
True, as the three of them.
Yeah, but it's creative. Props to that. It's different.
It is. It looks easy, too. It looks like they just threw on some clothes and went. Leo, what's happening?
So Hello Giggles is reporting a story right now. The 90s Pepsi girl has a famous brother. Can you guess who it is? Just by looking at her.
No, she's so cute, though.
Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah, so Jesse has been her brother the whole time, and here's like a picture of them back in her Pepsi days. Yeah, and I would have never guessed. I mean, to be honest, they don't really look alike. But yeah, this whole time, Jesse Eisenberg has been her brother.
That's insane. I used to love her on that commercial. Hopefully, you guys are old enough to even know what that was.
Hashtag 90s kids.
That's so cool, though. I'm so happy that, both of them have been successful. Has she been anything else recently?
Nothing too recent, but, I mean, that was a huge breakthrough through hers. Maybe she'll come back. Jesse's her brother, and he's got some great roles, so.
That is so fun.
Yeah.
Leo, explain to me, Shakara, you and Leo's sweaters are awesome today. What's going on with the sweaters?
So we've got a Justice League theme going on here at DBL today just to get a little bit festive and holiday-like. This is Superwoman here, and I'm Flash. And then our stage guy, Stu, is a Batman.
Stu, show us your sweater. There you go. I know. Stu's always wanted to be Batman, so I'm glad he finally got his moment to shine. I guess I didn't get the memo today. I'm in camo. Is there any camo superhero?
I mean, we can make one.
Okay.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's time now for the Smackdown. And just seconds ago, you voted to hear our host debate. We are live. We are live. Yes, it's time for the Smackdown, and Tori Schulman's going to take it away. Take it away, Tori.
I'm going to take it away, Erica. Very cute. All right, more schools are banning Halloween costumes. Instead, students can participate in something called Spirit Week and dress up for themed days during Halloween week. So the question is, should schools ban Halloween costumes? Now, here to lead the Smackdown is media maven Ebony Steele and fitness trainer Jen Wiederstrom. So Jen is leading with 11 wins, and Ebony has 9 wins. Grab your device, go to DBL app, and tap vote now. Ebony, should schools ban Halloween costumes? We're starting with you.
Absolutely not. Halloween costumes should not be banned from school. It's an opportunity for children to use their imaginations and creativity. And think about how we looked at it as kids. All year we think about what are we going to wear for Halloween, and it's simply a day for us to get free candy and dress up. We enjoyed Halloween, so why should we take it away from kids now?
All right, Jen?
I couldn't agree more. Do it. Enjoy Halloween after school. I think what happens when you're in the boundary of a facility, of a school, we're all, it's unfair to expect that all families have the same financial ability to create the costumes, to invest in a costume. Maybe maybe you have a single mom that works all day, can't quite get it. Let's keep it Spirit Week and keep the costumes for after school.
All right, Ebony, you are taking this away at 73%. What do you have to say?
I just still want to say children get to share what they're enthusiastic about. When they're in school, they take a break for PE or they take a break for different things. Even in this Spirit Week that they want to replace it with, it's 4 days long, which is going to cost the parents money to still have to get them clothes for that.
Jen, final thought?
I'm all about inclusivity, and I think it's too bad that you're hoping to exclude young children.
Never. I want to dance to the 400 of them. I love them. I love you.
Final vote. It is Steele with the win, 70%.
That was a tough one.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Good job.
I need a piece of candy.
Get some candy corn. Digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment. Raquel.
Yes, right now we are learning that House of Cards is ending after season 6. This comes after the show star Kevin Spacey was accused of sexual assault. The Netflix show is currently in production and final shows are set for 2018. A former executive producer on the show calls the allegations deeply troubling. Back to you guys.
Wow, that is very interesting. It's like a real life House of Cards. I mean, it's falling apart there. All right, haunted houses just aren't for everyone. Coming up next, we sent 3 DBL co-hosts into one of the scariest haunted houses in the nation. So who was too freaked out to finish? Who was the scaredy cat? We'll tell you soon. And the Fixer Upper hosts giving back in a big way. Why they say their latest project was the most important yet. See you soon.
Yeah.
Promotional consideration.
Hey guys, this is Connor Ashley. We're in the Digital Lounge talking about the trending stories right now. So Cardi B is trending for a lot of reasons. We have a lot of firsts for Cardi B. She, just topped all the Billboard charts. She just did her first collab with Nicki Minaj, and she just got engaged. Well, now she is starring in her first ever Rolling Stone cover, and she looks amazing here. This is The Hot Issue starring Cardi B, and it's going to be hitting the newsstands very soon, so make sure you pick up this issue. And let me know what you guys think about Cardi B. Do you like her music? Give us your #DBL take. Alrighty guys, we have the show starting soon.
Enjoy every little thing.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We are one day away until things get really spooky around here. But Halloween came early for some of our DBL co-hosts. We ventured deep into the halls of the 13th floor haunted house here in Denver, and some were more freaked out than others. Check it out.
So, what's your biggest fear in haunted houses? I said I don't like people who scare me because I punch back. It's not what's ahead of me, it's what's behind. I don't like that at all.
Inside the attractions.
Jen,
Failure to
so
follow rules or
Jen,
cast member instructions may result in removal from the
Okay, Tori's literally holding my hand.
Hey, who got the keys to the car? Is this an elevator?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in the middle. Y'all ain't gonna kill. You ain't killing me.
I'm gonna just keep flexing.
Left foot, right foot. Woo!
I got you guys. I'm going first.
Oh my God! Save yourself.
This is what I look like in 6th grade. I'm gonna go for it.
It's me. It's Ebony.
What? Are you kidding me? Get the out of here. I gotta tell you what, I got bruises everywhere.
Do you see all these badges of honor?
I know we're not heroes, but in some ways, we are. No, we're done.
I still have a bruise in my tush from falling down.
Whoa.
Well, tomorrow, guys, we're going to show you we actually got dressed up and scared other people in the Halloween house. So take a look tomorrow. Were you scared? How did you feel?
I was petrified. Is there any word that's scarier than that? And then I realized and looked around, I didn't see Al or Erica anywhere. What does that tell you? I'm like, I'm in here by myself, and you know who's the first to go on these horror movies. Don't make me a statistic. Where are the keys to the car?
We had her back. We had her back. All right, more trending stories in our half hour, including Halloween costumes, plus Chip and Joanna Gaines proving how big their hearts are, how they put their fixer-upper skills to good use in Texas. And Kathy Griffin. She is in deep trouble with a new video, and if you're leaving us right now, you can still watch us live on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you soon.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave you. We'll never leave you. We'll never.
Hello, everyone. Brooke at Daily Blast Live, digital team. Angelica has a fabulous story, I'm sure. What's happening, girl?
Another Halloween-related story. So this is really funny. People in the UK are carving turnips into pumpkins, like that little vegetable. So take a look. This is trending on Twitter right now. Pretty funny, but kind of weird. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll show you a few more photos on Twitter. It kind of looks like a pumpkin from far away, but it's not.
I love it. I mean, they're very misshapen, which gives them character, and I love that about these turnips.
Check out this one.
Wait, is it turn up or turnip?
A turnip.
Is that the question? These turnips are turning up for Halloween, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to be funny. It's not working.
So yeah, so here's a close-up one. That's what it actually looks like. And then people scoop it out just like a normal pumpkin, and then they're carving it and lighting them up. My question is, does this last longer than a real pumpkin? Because when you carve pumpkins, they die pretty fast.
They do. As you could tell from our DIY pumpkin that we had last week, we had to throw it away, sadly, because it doesn't stay long. But Remember our pineapple?
I was just gonna say, you know what else you can carve as a pineapple? We did that.
We did. I remember. Good times. Good times. How was your Halloween? Where were you?
Oh, I was a fish. It was great. It was really fun.
And her boyfriend was a fisherman. And tell him what your line was all night.
Oh yeah, I was his catch of the day. I was caught and hooked.
He reeled her in, if you were wondering.
Tomorrow we're going to have some fun costumes, though, so you'll want to tune in for sure.
Yeah, we will. Everyone's going to be dressed up, including the digital team, so stay tuned.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios, where our team is busy tracking top stories and videos right at this moment, as well as the top trending feel-good stories right now. Selena Gomez is talking about her kidney transplant on NBC's Today Show. Here she is with her best friend and donor, Francia Raisa.
I really hope that we can help somebody. I really do. I don't think what we went through was easy. I don't think it was fun. And I hope that this inspires people to feel good, to know that there is really good people in the world.
Selena says that since the surgery, she's feeling much better and her lupus may never flare up again. Things are getting spooky at the White House. The South Portico is a creepy, crawly fright fest. Fun fact, President Eisenhower was the first to decorate the White House for Halloween. And NBA superstars Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins visited a haunted house this weekend, and the pair of 7-foot-tall athletes just couldn't handle it.
I don't want to go in here.
Really, Anthony? DeMarcus? Ebony Steele did better than that. Sam Shocker, back to you.
I don't know about that. Ebony looked pretty scared, if you ask me.
I thought it was ironic that he had a shirt on called The Baddest, and he's running away from somebody half his size.
Maybe we need to see you in a haunted house and see how
it would not be good.
All right.
Would you be scared too?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, I'm not too cool for that.
I need your government name, and I need to see your whole face. I can't do it.
Joining me is Beanie Maven, Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite Big Brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. Let's get right to it. Selena Gomez and the weekend are over. This, according to TMZ, and we can't say we're surprised after she spent her Sunday with ex-boyfriend Justin Bieber. Here they are at Sunday brunch. They sipped smoothies. They went to church together. Then they headed back to the Biebs mansion to hang, and we kind of saw this coming after the weekend unfollowed Selena's mom and her best friend, who donated her kidney to the pop star. We were just talking about this. We all said, before it was confirmed that I'm sure that the weekend and Selena were over. So there it is. So do we think she's already bouncing back to Justin Bieber?
I mean, we saw it. We see it.
So
I mean,
that means they're not friends. They're actually together, in your opinion.
I think they're getting back together. I think, and Jeff, you would know this better than me. I think that Bieber probably said, "Hey, look, I'm a different person. I'm in the church now. I'm not partying like I used to. I'm a different guy. Give me a chance." And I think we're starting to see it. I mean, she immediately broke up with The Weeknd, and here they are sipping smoothies.
Somebody's free this weekend.
Yeah.
But I think that
you were sitting on that all day.
I was waiting while they were running that video. I was like, hurry up so I can tell my
Jeff's
joke.
face just beams when he gets in. He's like, you see what I did there?
It's like going back to someone that he really knew, like their first love, I think, that they went to. And he probably has some things, like you said, he wants to clear up things in their past. And he's just like, they know each other really well.
If it didn't work the first few times, why is it going to work the fifth time?
Well, the first thing that came to mind is that, since she had this surgery, the transplant, The Weeknd was with her through all of that. The Weeknd has also gone with her through counseling because she wanted to go. And Justin Bieber would not go with her, allegedly, to counseling when they were dating before. Her family is furious about this because they've been seen over 3 times together within the past week.
Yeah, her family does not approve of Justin Bieber. They've not been.
And guess who you go out with when your family disapproves of that guy?
The Weeknd?
No, you go out with that guy. You think I was going to put another joke?
I thought Jeff was setting up another joke. Okay, we're going to move on to the next story. Christina Aguilera has Justin announced that she's going to perform a tribute to Whitney Houston at the American Music Awards next month. It'll mark the 25th anniversary of The Bodyguard, and there's not many singers that can belt out a Whitney Houston song, but woo! I think Christina Aguilera is going to do this justice for Miss Whitney Houston.
Right. That girl has pipes that never need no plumber, because they say, I mean, she sounds great. And she did one of other Whitney Houston songs at the 2001 BET Awards and tore it down. And Whitney even said when she was living that nobody else could sing that song like that but Christina Aguilera. She gives me a run for my money on my own song.
You think Mariah could get that note? Like
not anymore.
2017 Mariah?
Maybe 2010 Mariah.
Yeah.
Not 2017 Mariah.
I'm not confident in her notes anymore.
No, because we've seen her go up and down over the last couple of years. We're not throwing shade.
Is there
That's
anybody
just the
else
truth.
that you think? I know you've...
Kelly Clarkson, perhaps. Definitely. Why is her name escaping me? Hello at the Caesar's Palace.
Maybe
Celine Dion. Thank you.
Jennifer Hudson, maybe.
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson. Digital producer Kelly Schubert with something.
She can hit that note too. Kelly can hit that note.
No, I definitely couldn't. This is a serious story, though, guys. President Trump is responding right now after his former campaign chairman Paul Manafort and his deputy Rick Gates. They were both indicted this morning on money laundering and conspiracy charges. So the indictment, it shows that money laundering occurred through, quote, at least 2016. But President Trump, he's responding on Twitter saying, sorry, but this is years ago before Paul Manafort was part of the Trump campaign. He went on to say, also, there is no collusion. So we told you earlier in the show, both Manafort and Gates have pleaded not guilty in their arraignment in federal court, but we're expecting more updates from this, so I'll let you know.
Oof.
Ooh, that's not a good look when people around you start going to jail and you're like, I don't know what's. It's like if we come back tomorrow and you guys are all three indicted and I'm like, I don't know what happened to them. Like, no, you knew something was going on.
Right. Or if you ask somebody close to them, you know what happened, and the first thing they say is, phew. When you hear that breath go first, you know that it's some bad stuff that they're trying to keep down.
And people are. Trump is distancing himself. But
and vice versa.
And these guys, like one of the guys indicted has 3 different houses. So like, which one do you get to pick? Which one you're house arrested in? Like,
probably
must
the
be
one
nice.
closest to the jail.
That's
it's true. I'm sure that there's some
Get
sort.
him, Sam.
All right. Okay, moving on. Kathy Griffin is ticked off. She posted a 17-minute rant this weekend on YouTube and goes after Bravo's Andy Cohen and TMZ's Harvey Levin. She even broadcasts Harvey's personal phone number and encourages people to call it. Here's why.
During my 2-month investigation, phone numbers got out of my mom, and my mom got death threats at her retirement village, and my sister, while she was dying of cancer, got death threats at her apartment. So that's why I'm putting that out there.
Okay, so is she trying to get sympathy? Does she feel desperate? Or you had mentioned now that you think that we might be witnessing someone that possibly is spiraling out of control. Maybe it's a sign of or a symptom of some sort of she's having a mental breakdown.
Right. I mean, I think that Kathy Griffin feels like everybody that she knew and loved abandoned her, including Anderson Cooper, including Andy Cohen.
And
her
sister.
And her sister. She lost her sister. And I mean, it doesn't take that much to push somebody over the edge.
It's from her own doing.
Yes.
It's from her own doing, and she keeps trying to throw people under the bus who were her friends. To me, in that video, I don't know, I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but she looks insane. And by doing all these things back to back to back, whenever someone mentions her name, it sounds a little insane to me. This is what she did on Seinfeld with her stand-up routine, and this is exactly what she's doing in real life. I kind of feel sad for her. I feel bad for her.
Right. What stood out to me the most is I know you can give somebody a good cussing out or a rough talking to in 2.76 minutes and it's over with. She went on with this rant for 17 minutes. The length of it is what kind of made me disturbed.
You're right. That's
you know?
what seems excessive and a bit manic. Absolutely. Okay. Let us know your DBL take, DBL Nation. Moving on to rapper Cardi B. She's getting hitched. Photographer Alex Suber sent us these photos. Check them out. Cardi's boyfriend Offset proposed to her on stage in front of nearly 20,000 people at a Philadelphia stadium during a concert, and he didn't disappoint with an 8-carat ring. You heard me correctly. They had only been together, what, like about 9 months now? Do you think that 9 months?
Less than that.
Is that
it's 9 months.
That's like a carat per month.
Yeah.
Dang, she should have waited a little longer.
I know.
She got a real big ring. But she know Cardi B herself, she did an interview, I saw online, and she was like, you know, I knew he was going to propose to me and everything like that, because he was like, make sure you get your hair done, but make sure you also get your nails did. And so her nails were done to make sure that ring could bling bling with it.
I like that he gave her a heads up, because I remember when I was proposed to, I was literally like no makeup, sweatshirt, and I look at those photos later on, and I'm like, man, I wish I was a little cute that day.
Really?
Just
would you have sacrificed? Would you do it over again to look a little cuter but lose the spontaneity of it?
Nope. I love the spontaneity of it. So
whose
thank you for that.
side are you going to be on when they get a divorce in 6 months?
Oh,
Offset or Migos? I'm just saying.
Are you really going to wish that?
That's me.
I'm not wishing that.
All right.
Well, let's check back in 6 months and see how they're doing.
Jeff, the relationship killer. I love it.
Pro Jen Wiederstrom with a new trending story coming in hot.
Well, I know we have a lot of fun here at DBL, but I have a really beautiful story coming your way from Houston. Yep, it's been 9 weeks since Hurricane Harvey has hit the city, and yet we are still recovering from it. And thank goodness Chip and Joanna Gaines are there doing what they can to help. The stars of HGTV's Fixer Upper spent the weekend remodeling a home of an 81-year-old hurricane victim, Doris Davis. They say it's their most important project yet. It's clear, you can see by what they were doing this whole time. The house will be repaired in about 4 weeks, and Doris will move into her dream home. Dude, well done, you guys. Yeah.
Amazing. Y'all did big things this weekend. You and Tori, right?
Me and Tori, yeah, we worked for Habitat of Humanity.
That's great.
Yeah, it was
can't
great.
wait. Yes,
I'm
well
actually,
done, brother.
not too hard because my hands are sore. I'm not even kidding. It was like real work, but for a good cause.
Yes. It wasn't just a photo op. You were working.
That's right. As Daily Blast Live does, working all the time, bringing you live news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
I'm sorry. Jeff was stretching his fingers earlier because he got injured. I'm so sorry. Okay, Al Sounds Off is next, okay? You want to lose some weight? Try the pizza plan. Comedian Al Jackson's take on this crazy way to work out, and watch this. We love this viral video. A little girl sweetly serenading her new pup, Oakley, from the American Lab Rescue. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, Tori Shulman here at Daily Blast Live. I just want to read some of your tweets, some of your Facebook comments, because remember, you're the 5th panelist on the show. I can sense Schroeder coming over here.
What happened?
All right,
do you need some help?
Some of these. Yes. So
Reading.
First off, I want to say, Katrina Wright, happy Monday, Tori. Hope you had a great weekend. I did. Thanks, Katrina. It's all about me.
I just talked about the weekend. We just did that Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, Jeff and I just did Habitat for Humanity, and we were both surprised about how ridiculously hard it was.
Okay, I just said that about my hands. I'm not even kidding. I had to stretch out my hands this morning because this little muscle in here, I'm getting old.
He's so old.
This little muscle in my hand, I'm like, am I getting arthritis? See, I'm not that old.
No.
Because I'm like, I'm not getting arthritis. It was from digging those holes. We literally worked a long, hard day.
And the guys there were like, hey, nail gun this and saw this. And I was like, well, you're not going to make me do it. And they were like, oh, no, we are.
Yeah, you did that. I was digging holes and carrying big bags of cement.
Yeah, and then when they came to take our picture, I just picked up props to make it look like I was doing more. But we really did do like a tremendous amount of work, and it was fantastic.
For sure. And if you look at either of our Twitters or Instagram or whatever, I mean, you saw the before and after. Like, we did all that in just an afternoon. Like, we put up that whole side fence, and there was a back fence, which you didn't see, and that's where I was working.
He was working in the back.
Roots in there with digging around.
Yeah, a lot of roots. All right, oldie. Here's the other thing. What's interesting is
let's talk about Tori.
No, we got to meet the house owner, which I thought was really cool.
Yes, it was cool. I never know when you're throwing a shot. So
I'm not throwing a shot.
Defense right away.
There's no fisticuffs coming your way. That was all true. All right, read this. Jason Potter writes.
Loving the look of the studio decoration as well as all the fun going on. Thanks, Jason Potter. We are having fun, and it does look amazing.
I love it. And then Molly Roos says on YouTube, I would be with Eb and be out of there. That's about the haunted house. Ebony did leave us. She couldn't handle the fear. She left very quickly. We thought a monster ate her, but no, just the fear taking over. How about this one?
Great. Oh, I saw something else. I'm with you, Ebony. I hate haunted houses. Who's that from?
Oh, Sierra McKenzie says, OMG, I love her ring. Talking about the 8-carat ring Cardi B had.
Listen, I only said that about Cardi B because every big relationship in the past, you look at Ben and J-Lo, big ring, big divorce. Who else? Everyone who gets a big ring gets a divorce. So I'm just putting it out there. I think in 6 months, I wish the best for Cardi B and Offset. I just don't think it's going to work.
Cardi B good? Cardi B bad? We'll find out soon.
Cardi B divorced.
That's exactly right. Just so you know, the Habitat for Humanity was part of Tegna's Make a Difference Day. So we're doing that throughout the whole year to make sure we also show how much we want to give back to the community.
We sure did make a difference.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show covering breaking news, entertainment, and trending topics live as they happen. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, where comedian Al Jackson rants and raves about the wildest stories he's found on the internet with a little help from our favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, guys.
All right, thank you so much, Erica Cobb. That's right, I'm here in my favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment, Al Sounds Off with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
Brother, how are you?
Woo, feeling good, man. Feeling good on this Monday.
That's right. I missed you this weekend.
I know.
We got to hang out.
You know what we got to do, Al? We need to get back in the gym. I don't know about you, but I need to.
You look pretty good. Okay.
You know what I've been doing? This guy's workout. Check this out.
Jeff, I don't know. This just kind of makes me upset. I feel like pizza and the gym are mortal enemies. They should never meet. They're like your exes. They should be separate, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because it's always like, you know, it's like when they say, oh, Jeff, come to the gym, feel the burn. They're not talking about pizza grease, all right? This is absolutely ridiculous, and I'll tell you this is highly effective if you want to burn calories and friendships, because you're going to stink the gym up, and everyone's going to hate you. Get it together and go all the way down on those exercises. Let's go to the next one.
All right, let's go to the next one. Walmart robots. I said that correctly. Walmart robots. Walmart can't be taking people's jobs, man. Let's check this out.
Let's take a look at it.
When it comes to retail technology, we're pushing the boundaries of what is possible through robotics and AI. We're using technology to focus on tasks that are repeatable, predictable, and manual.
I don't know, Al.
It's weird. They're smiling. They're about to be put out of a job.
Exactly.
This is so weird, because when they said robots at Walmart, I thought they were talking about like Transformers. These are not Transformers. These are like, you know, these are like robots that do taxes for Transformers. They're like, they're super boring. It's like if you mixed a robot with Mitch McConnell. It just doesn't, they're just nothing good. But I will say this, I just don't like them, you know, we need people at Walmart. It's like, who's going to tell me where the ethnic food section is? I need a guy to point me there. You know what I'm saying? What's next? Are you going to replace the old guy with a hologram? I like my old greeters, and I like human beings at Walmart. Fix it, Walmart!
All right, fix it up. Away. All right, Al, I don't know about you, but I'm a good friend. I'd help you move, Al. Would you help me move?
That's a real friend. You're not real friends, so you help each other move.
That's right. 100%. I don't know if I'd help these guys, though, Al.
All right, let's check it out. Let's check this out. That is hot. How else could this work out, Jeff?
I think we're about to find out.
Yeah. If these guys had watched one episode of The Roadrunner and the Coyote, they would know that this was not going to work. But I like that, you know, I don't know, I talked to these guys and they actually said, we have a plan. They were like, you take the couch, drop it on my face, and I'll fall out of the truck and it'll work out. And so their plan worked.
It worked to perfection.
You know, Jeff, look at it. Honestly, the couch is in the truck. What they did worked.
I didn't even notice that.
Look, it just needed 3 friends, a terrible idea, and a concussion. And some magic happened. I give props to these guys. Well done, fellas. That's Al Jackson.
Al always works. That's Al Jackson. This is Al Sounds Off, everybody. All right, tomorrow Al Jackson has something special brewing for Halloween. If you want to rate your Halloween, if you want Al to rate your Halloween costume, please send us your pick using your favorite social media and use hashtag #RateThisCostume. All right, pop culture guru Tori Shulman with something coming in hot. Tori.
That's right, Jeff. Coming in hot, you can get more than just free candy on Halloween. A lot of places are offering freebies. So, number 1, wear a costume to Krispy Kreme and get a free donut. Get a burrito at Chipotle for only $3 if you're in costume, but guac is extra. And for the kids, Chuck E. Cheese is giving away a free slice of candy corn cake. So like us on Facebook to see all of the Halloween deals, because some of those prices are scary. All right, back to you, Jeff.
I'm going to give it to you again. One day I'm going to go down, though, Tori. Burrito got me. All right, Daily Blast Live covers what you're talking about in real time. Erica, what's your DBL Nation sharing right now?
Well, they're sharing their viral videos, so keep them coming. Like this one, the animals at the Houston Zoo showing some love for the Astros. They beat the Dodgers 13-12 last night. Game 6 is tomorrow in LA. And up next, a police officer on monster duty. The house call he made for a little girl and how she's paying it forward.
Hi guys, how are you? Still covering the top trending stories at every commercial break. So this was actually kind of an interesting story from Forbes. Get your phone. He's just the attention. It's always about Brett, and if I don't give him enough, it's a problem. So this is from Forbes, but it's the top earning celebrities from last year but have passed away.
Yeah, so how Forbes came up with the list is they took all the money they've earned through their estate, whether it's clothing deals or in Arnold Palmer's case is drink, and how much they made pre-tax, but before the money gets taken out, spread across the estate with the managers and agents and all that. So
Can I guess? Is number 1 Prince?
no, he was like number 7, I think.
7. Okay, give us our top.
I mean, I bet you could guess number 1 if you thought about it. So coming in at number 3 is Charles Schultz, creator of Peanuts, and that's probably just because Snoopy and his cartoons are everywhere still.
Oh my gosh.
And number 2 is Arnold Palmer, as I mentioned. He's got this clothing line that's still sold everywhere, and the Arizona iced tea drink. But number 1, any other guesses?
Or Michael Jackson.
Exactly, it's Michael Jackson, yeah. And he earned $75 million last year. And the reason they came out with this story is just because of his cartoon animated Halloween thing that was airing over the weekend. So $75 million last year, but the year before he made hundreds of millions of dollars just because his music catalog was sold.
Oh my gosh! And I have to say, with his estate, it still includes. I mean, he owns rights to Beatles music. This is like, it's kind of gnarly.
Yeah, it's crazy how successful he was.
Will you look up what place Prince was in? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll take a pause. Okay, Kelly. She already told me what this is about. I'm gonna let her tell it. Just let's play the video first. It's going viral.
Yeah, okay, so we'll just watch the video. It's actually a collection of different things, but as you notice, this is Kevin Freshwater, and he is fed up with Instagram food stories. So whenever his friends are about to, document what they're eating, he just ruins the dish right before the photo happens. And it's going viral because I think it kind of laments how we're all feeling about it. We're just done with Instagram food at this point.
I do it too. What's funny is I thought he was just like getting in the way, but he's literally destroying.
And their reactions are really what makes the video the funniest, is they just can't believe that he would do that. But it's so minimal when you think about it, and I think he's just pointing out attention to how food obsessed we've become.
Their reactions are everything. But I kind of think like now, if you went to lunch with him or dinner, you would just know, like I'd expect the fork in the pie.
Honestly, I think it'd be better because it's a little different now if you have a video of someone destroying your food before you take it.
Kelly, what if we started a trend where we just started destroying the food before?
DBL destroy.
DBL destroy. Give us your take. Are you sick of people taking photos of the food? And what number is Prince?
7.
Oh, 7. We knew it. All right, guys, stay tuned the next break for more trending stories. That is great.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, Daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. A Colorado police officer helped a 4-year-old with a monster hunt. Now she's saying thanks by helping another officer in his fight against cancer. Watch this. When 4-year-old Sydney Fahrenbruck and her family moved into a new home this summer, she thought monsters might have moved in too. Colorado police officer David Bonday stepped in to help Sydney. They went on a monster hunt.
Did you check under the cushions, or do you think we're good?
Sydney is sort of an icon at the department now, making weekly visits to show her appreciation. Now, she's on a different call, helping another officer with a different battle. Recently donating all of her savings to Officer Kyle Zuloff, who's battling pancreatic cancer. Sydney wants to ease Officer Zuloff's fears, just as Officer Bonday did for her.
Wow. And Sydney, Megan, and Officer Bonday are all joining us live from Colorado. Hi there.
Hello.
Great to have you guys with us. I'm going to start off with you, though, Sydney. Why did you want to help police to help them with a monster hunt?
Did you want me to help you with a monster hunt?
I was scared of monsters.
Right.
Yeah. It's a really good idea.
I know it is, and with that uniform on, I don't think you're going to have a hard time. Now, did you make sure the coast is clear for Halloween tomorrow? Because we're depending on you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Officer Bonday, first of all, I wanted to thank you for your service, and I wanted to ask you, were you afraid to back Sydney up on this monster hunt?
I appreciate that, thank you, and no, I wasn't. It was my pleasure to help her out.
Amazing. Sydney, what made you want to give up your whole savings for Officer Zuloff? I think that was an incredible thing that you did.
Well, I just wanted to help people with headache cancer.
Oh.
Good girl.
And I want to ask the both of you, especially you, Mama Fahrenbrook, I want to know how it feels to see a 4-year-old, your 4-year-old, make such a grown-up decision to help Officer Zulauf.
It feels really great. It's still surprising that any 4-year-old will give up her money to help somebody who is in need of it, but it feels great that we're doing something right with her.
How can people at home support Officer Zulauf?
So we have a fundraising site that's set up, and they can go to longmontfop6.com, and they can donate directly to Kyle's Cancer Fund.
Keep up the good work.
Definitely.
You are my hero.
Thank you so much.
Digital producer Kelly Schubert with news right now at this moment.
Hey guys, we do have something just in. Jimmy Kimmel has just announced that he will have new guest hosts this week for his show, and that's because he is preparing for his son's second heart surgery. So tonight, Shaq will be hosting. That's exciting. Next guest host will be Dave Grohl on Wednesday. Yep, and then Jennifer Lawrence on Thursday. So Kimmel says he's very grateful for them for stepping in as his son's heart surgery was postponed, and they're going to be at home sneezing on each other, he said. Back to you guys.
It's so good that his friends will come together during that time, you know? It's like we look at ourselves as adults and we can handle such things, but when adults, they play about a lot of things, but their kids, they're very serious about. So I think that's awesome to uplift the spirits. All right.
And I love guest hosts.
Yeah, me too.
That's true.
Speaking
Speaking of that, let's give a DBL shout out to our Daily Blast Live team, building houses for humanity. That's right. The BFFs, Jeff and Tori, were among the staffers taking in part in Make a Difference Day, a day designated to help others and serve our community. And we also love your pet pics, so keep on sending them to us. We've been getting so many pictures of pets in costumes. I tell you, it's been hard to keep up. Look at that baby. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Have you been done?
Hey everybody, it's Brooke in the DBL Digital area. I have a really cool story for all of you Harry Potter fans out there. I know there's a lot of you. So Warner Brothers, they've teamed up with the American Textile Manufacturing Company to make these awesome Harry Potter blankets. There's a ton of them. They're a little pricey. That's my only problem with this, is they are a little pricey, but there's different versions. The Hufflepuff blanket, Ravenclaw blanket. They're all at about $300. So if you love Harry Potter and have a little money to spend and want this cool blanket, you should get it. If not, just pretend. Just wrap yourself up in a comfy blanket and pretend it's a Harry Potter blanket. Because that's what I would do. Because I don't have that kind of money to buy a Harry Potter blanket. That's Brooke's rant of the day. I'm sorry. I love Harry Potter. I haven't read all of the books, but I read most of them. And that's all I have to say about that.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Let's take a look at some funny moments from the show, shall we?
Somebody's free this weekend. It's free this weekend. It's free this weekend.
You were sitting on that all day.
I was waiting while they were running that video. I was like, hurry up so I can tell my joke. And it's still killed.
That's funny. Okay, sorry.
Sam, you liked it a little too much. Relax.
Sorry. Next. Oh, we gotta go? Oh, man, the stories never stop. We don't either. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
It's Monday, October 30th, Halloween Eve, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Kevin Spacey apologizes after sexual harassment allegations surface, but in the same breath comes out as a gay man. Bad timing? Perhaps. Twitter thinks so. Nichelle tweets, Kevin Spacey is canceled.
74-year-old father of 8, Mick Jagger, has a new romance brewing with a 22-year-old TV producer. When it comes to love, is age just a number, or does it seem creepy at some point?
Spookella tweets, I love Halloween because I love seeing all the celeb costumes. We agree, Spookella, and we'll show you the best of the best next.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. Come on in. It's Monday, fun day, October the 30th, and we're the only live show that covers what you're talking about right now. Give us about an hour or so, and you're going to be caught up on all the breaking news and trending stories, because that's what we do. We also want you to be a part of the show. Really simple. Get your iPhone, or get your phone, that is. Download the DBL app, and you'll be heard. Let's get started with the top 5 trending stories that are happening right at this moment, and I'm going to toss it down to my boy, Jeff Schroeder.
Thank you, Ebony Steele. Looking beautiful as always. That's right, guys. We are live, and I'm here with radio girl Erica Cobb, Biggest Loser trainer Jen Wiederstrom, and pop culture guru Tori Shulman. We want to welcome all of our viewers to Daily Blast Live. We're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. As you see, our entire DBL team is busy on this Monday pre-Halloween, working to cover news as it trends. We'll interrupt the show at any moment with breaking news. All right, guys. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
You ready to get after it?
We're ready. Yes.
All right, let's do it. Actor Kevin Spacey is a top trending story right now. Actor Anthony Rapp claims that Kevin made a sexual advance towards him more than 30 years ago when Anthony was just 14. Kevin tweeted, I honestly do not remember the encounter. I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. Kevin went on saying, quote, I have loved and had romantic encounters with men throughout my life, and I choose now to live as a gay man. All right, a couple things wrong here, but I think we have news at this moment, guys. We are live. So digital producer Raquel Villanueva, what's going on?
Yes, right now we are learning that House of Cards is ending after season 6. This comes after the star, Kevin Spacey, who you're just talking about, was accused of sexual assault. Critics today called for the show to end when the news broke. The Netflix series is currently in production, and the final shows are set for 2018. The creator of House of Cards calls the allegations deeply troubling. Back to you guys.
Wow.
Thank you, Raquel. So more coming in, obviously, at live as we go on.
I mean, it's like a real House of Cards. I think the big problem is, A, 14 years old. That's terrible. And also, don't then try to deflect by coming out as gay. I mean, GLAAD has already come out and said this was deflection and we're against it. Billy Eichner said Kevin Spacey has just invented something that has never existed before, a bad time to come out.
Yeah. Right.
Kind of joking, but at the same time, do not put yourself and degrade the gay community by putting yourself in there while you're also just a sexual harasser. And he's one of my favorite actors of all.
Yeah, I want to read, Carrie Thornburg from Facebook agrees with you. He says Kevin Spacey is giving a bad name to the LGBT community.
That's right.
So you're not alone in your thinking.
You know, I think, doesn't this happen a lot? Like, first of all, you don't identify with the community, and then all of a sudden,
when
something happens, then you want to use that as your right. And I think that that's like the worst type of person out there. I mean, honestly. And I was just in LA this weekend, and the big talk everyone's talking about is like how many more people are going to be exposed. And here's the thing about life, people, what you do has already been done back to you. So you might want to live your best life, because what goes on in the dark will come out in the light.
Just to put a button on that, I was drunk 30 years ago, but I don't remember.
But sorry if something happened?
Yeah, a little bit more to this story.
Poor excuse and bad deflection.
Totally.
Yeah.
Digital producer Kelly Schubert with breaking news Fast Blast.
Guys, I do have breaking news, and it's in the Russia investigation. So President Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, and his former business associate, Rick Gates, they have both pleaded not guilty to money laundering and conspiracy charges. Now, they were both indicted earlier today, and now they're both on house arrest. They have also been ordered to surrender their passports. For Manafort, his bond is set at $10 million, and for Gates, his bond is set at $5 million. And we are expecting more indictments to come throughout the weeks. We'll keep you updated.
Wow.
Talk about a real life house of cards.
Yeah, talk about real life. And just you know, it's not just little things. Manafort's been accused of conspiracy against the United States. That is as high as it goes, and I'd be very surprised if he doesn't face jail time.
All right, Kelly will let us know if anything else breaks while we're going. But right now, let's move on. Celebrities came out in full force for Halloween, as they always do, and the costumes were fierce this year. Some were really hot, and others had us scratching our heads.
Yeah.
Like this Adele costume. That's Seth MacFarlane, but we got Adele. Oh, we don't have Adele. Oh, man.
Yeah, but oh, that's my favorite.
Yes.
Kim and then her friend that nobody knows his name.
Jonathan Schiavone.
Oh, is that his name?
It's so embarrassing. I know that.
Thank you. Thank you. You're dressing like Sonny whether you like it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you be Bono. I'll be Sonny. Whatever I want. Sorry. I went on a little tangent over there.
That's right. But grab your device and open up the DBL app and vote now. The top picks from social media are the witch, Kermit the Frog, or a clown. So make sure you vote for us.
All right. I don't know if we were doing that, but thank you for grabbing that. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we sorry.
Always get each other's backs. No, she told me no megaphone, but you got my back on this Monday. All right, let's look at some outfits. Who did you like?
My favorite, I think, is amazing. Kourtney Kardashian. She went as MJ. She looked the part. She was adorable, and also she went and supported Kim K because Kanye wasn't there. It was a great sister relation couple costume.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, yeah.
Well, I was going to actually say the same thing. I really liked the Madonna and Michael Jackson thing. And, you know, I'm not exactly the biggest Kardashian fan.
No, you're not.
But, you know, I give credit where credit's due, and they really did their thing.
I was super confused because I saw the Kim K, Sonny and Cher costume, and then I saw the Madonna MJ. I go, wait, is this like the same weekend?
She did three.
Did Music Icons because she also did Aaliyah.
What's it?
She's like a deadly weapon over here. Yeah, she also had Aaliyah, so there were three icons.
Okay, I was totally confused. And what was your favorite, Jeff?
Colton Haynes. We showed him a couple times already. He was the Marge Simpson with the blacked
Marge in charge
thing. We already there he is.
There he is. That is terrifying.
I think I think it wins for the weekend, though. That was super creative.
Yeah.
All right, do we have it coming in hot right now? Man, we are all over the place. All right, Blake Shelton just announced his tour dates. Our fans are freaking out. Tickets for Blake's Country Music Freaks tour goes on sale November 10th, and this new album due out Friday. Here's the new single that dropped today, At This House.
Got a yellow back door porch party light. Got a speaker in the window playing very wide. You and me out here sweating, stargazing.
I love it.
All right, tour dates and locations are scrolling on your right. I think we got that right today, at least. They're on your right, not mine. All right, so what do you guys think it is? Blake Shelton hitting the road.
I'm a big country music fan. I like Blake Shelton. I find him a little vanilla. I think there's some a little vanilla. I got to be honest. I think he's a little boring. But if Gwen Stefani shows up on stage, I'm there, boo.
You offended, but then you brought it back.
Yeah, I brought it back.
I think you got to give him a shot. Look at some of his older stuff. You're going to like it.
All right.
You'll be your honeysuckle. I'll be your honeybee. Yeah, my producer's my ear. Yeah, she totally agrees. You're outnumbered in this room, Tori Schulman.
I like him. I just think he's not very.
I'm going to work on Tori. I'm going to work on Tori.
All right, and you know what, Sam, could you help us out over here? TV personality Sam Shocker. What a new trending story coming in hot.
Yes, and I'm with Tori Schulman. Bring me some Gwen Stefani. Also, do we got Fergie-licious fans in the house? Fergie fans? Yep. Fergie is coming in hot with a new music video. She posted the video for her song A Little Work on Twitter. Take a look.
Just a little bit broken.
Wow, and if you listen to the lyrics, they're really important because the song is off not only her latest album, Double Duchess, but it's reportedly about her past struggles with mental health and addiction. Bravo. She released a video for this song last month, but this is the latest edition. I love that. You know, raising awareness while also, you know, delivering a really great song.
Thank you, Sam. All right, news about Mick Jagger's new love is trending red hot right now. The 74-year-old rock star was spotted out with a new love interest. 22-year-old producer Nora Fala. Mick is single after splitting from ballerina Milena Hamrick, the mother of his 8-year-old, or his eighth child, 10-year-old Devereaux.
Yeah.
So he has 8 child?
It's a lot to
children?
get straight.
8 child? 8 child from Mick Jagger?
I think someone's feeling 22.
Huh?
That was good.
Thanks, guys.
Woo,
All
thanks
right,
for covering
let's take a second. Let's take a second. If Mick Jagger approached you and started, I can't.
Jen, he looks like a catcher's mitt.
I don't know what I would do.
He looks like a catcher's mitt.
Until I'm in that scenario, I can't bash you, man.
Okay, first of all, it's not only you. I researched a little bit. Even the band was surprised when she showed up. They said they were so surprised someone that good looking and that young was hanging out, but they let him get
and
it on.
And you can tell Mick really cares that people are talking. What, Cobb?
Well, I had a rock star about 50 years my senior hit on me.
Ooh.
Any names you care to share?
Tell all.
Tell.
I love you, Simon LeBon. But it was like the strangest thing because all of a sudden that was the first time in my like life that I was like, wow, that's an attractive. No, he's not. That can't be that attractive man. It's hard.
All right.
It is hard.
All right,
It's
we got to get out of here. Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Ebony Steele, what's coming up?
I'll tell you what's coming up. It's getting pretty scary around here at Daily Blast Live. Coming up, we visit one of the spookiest haunted houses in the country, and you're not going to believe who made it out okay and who was the scaredy cat that bailed. You're not going to believe this one. And could Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie be planning a secret rendezvous? The juicy details in the DBL Buzz. But first, go to the Daily Blast Live app. Download it. It's just that simple because we need you to help us figure out which topics our hosts are going to debate in today's SmackDown. I've got your two choices. This Halloween, some schools are putting a ban on students wearing costumes and instead having spirit weeks. It got us debating, should schools ban Halloween costumes? Or celebrities showed off their costumes this Halloween weekend and we all have a favorite. So which celebrity won Halloween? Grab your device, get on the DBL app and tap Vote Now to tell us what you want to hear in today's SmackDown.
Hey guys, it's Connor Ashley here in the Digital Lounge. We're talking about the trending stories right now, but first I wanted to show you guys some of our Halloween decorations here. Here's some of the photos we took. This one was at the 13th floor haunted house when Tori, Jen, and Ebony went through the haunted house, and then they actually dressed up as some of the characters, so you'll have to see that skit tomorrow during the show. And then, you know, some of our producers went to the Asylum haunted house as well, so we want to give some love to them for hooking us up with some tickets and some great funny footage. So we're going to jump right into the trending story. First up, it's from KHOU. That is one of our sister stations in Houston. So this is saying that, you know, taking cold showers will actually give you fewer sick days every year. The coldness of the shower will actually help, you know, your health and, you know, hopefully help you make some more money because you won't be taking so many sick days off. If you want to see the full story, you can go over to khou.com to see the entire story. Alrighty, Kelly Grega, we got Adele.
Yeah, so everyone is really excited because Adele has returned to social media revealing her Halloween costume, but there's a little bit of controversy because no one can actually figure out what she is, so the internet is kind of simultaneously losing its mind. They're saying Beyonce, Queen of Halloween.
I don't see Beyonce at all.
I mean, they are friends and she does admire her, so it would not be a surprise, but yeah, it's not giving me Beyonce vibes.
She almost looks like a doll, don't you think? Like one of those glass dolls?
Absolutely, yeah, and so it's still trying to figure out. She has not declared what she is, so give us your DBL take. What's Adele dressing up as this year?
Yeah, what do you guys think that is? I mean, she looks great, but I don't know what it is. Alrighty, Brett Forrest, what do we got over here?
She's a dragon. I don't know.
A dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rob Jones, he is a U.S. veteran who lost both his legs in Afghanistan. He is currently running 31 marathons in 31 days to raise money. Yeah, which is crazy. I've never run one marathon. So basically, he started in London on October 12th, and if you can see his map here, he's going all across the U.S., ending in Washington, D.C. on November 11th, which is also Veterans Day. So I will go ahead and pop onto Facebook and put the link for his page, and if you want to donate to his cause, you can feel free to do so. But it's a really cool, inspiring journey he's on right now.
Yeah, go donate, guys. All right, bye.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that's following trending stories and breaking news live while it's happening. And it doesn't matter where you are because you can see the show anywhere. Make sure you download that DBL app so we can see you and you can be heard. Right now, it's time for the... Hello? I know, girl, it's time for the DBL Buzz. We're going to talk about all that celebrity gossip, all that juicy stuff right now. Look, hold on. Jeff Schroeder, take it away.
Thank you, Ebony Steele. All right, guys, we love these stories so much, we can't stop talking. So when you hear Erica say, and see those bees buzzing around, we'll move on to the next story. But here's the thing. You guys are ones buzzing us, so grab your device and vote. First, could Brad and Brangelina be getting back together? What? The pair will be in London, each shooting movies. Some are speculating it could lead to a reunion. Pretty far-fetched.
Yeah, London's a pretty big place.
Yeah.
And they've had some big accusations on Brad, and I just don't see this happening in any way, shape, or form.
This seems as though it was something that was planned far in advance. It's not like they both just decided, hey, we're going to do a movie in London.
Yeah.
So the idea that the family can all be there, even if those two aren't together, is wonderful.
Agreed.
You're right, family trip.
Or
Take
it
the
could
other
be
side.
like, what if it's a big plan to just say, oh, we're both filming movies here, let's hang out so we're not paparazzi'd.
Perfect timing. There you go. All right, Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beador broke down on the RHOC reunion set this weekend. She revealed she's leaving her husband David after 17 years. Radar Online reports she apologized to the cast for defending him when they were together.
Yeah, I watch this, and I know Erica does too. I watch this religiously, and Shannon has really struggled. For 17 years, they were married. He not only cheated, they went to counseling, he then fat-shamed her on social media, and she has gained weight, and she's been very public about it. I'm very happy Shannon's gone. I think David doesn't deserve her, and she should find her new Prince charming.
You know,
well spoken,
really
Tori Coleman. I got you. I got your back.
She bugs me. The reason why she bugs me is because she seems to be completely unable to take responsibility for her own life and actions. She blames everyone else for everything that happens in her life. Like, no one can steal your man, honey. No one can put 40 pounds on your body. That's you. And every time she says something like that, it drives me insane. We are responsible for our own happiness.
Erica, you're really opening the door. Okay.
Oh, that was good too. That was good too. All right, we're hearing supermodel mom Cindy Crawford is telling daughter Kaya Gerber to stay away from friend Kendall Jenner. Ooh, sources say Cindy is worried about her teenage daughter joining the Bad Girl Club. And there's a 5-year difference here.
Yeah.
Kaya's 16, Kendall's 21. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the only parent here. I mean, is there cause for
absolutely
alarm?
not would I let my kids hang out with the Kardashians.
First of all,
before you end that.
But just so you know, this is kind of debunked already because Kaya and Cindy Crawford went to Kendall Jenner's 21st birthday together. They have been friends before. Cindy and Kendall were both Pepsi spokespeople, so I don't think this is true.
But
I think
you see the nervousness a little bit? I wish I could finish, but I can't. You gotta follow rules. Comedian Al Jackson with a new trending story coming in hot.
This is coming in Alabama hot. Now, let me tell you guys this. Do you guys miss the Jersey Shore? All right. Well, there's a new shore in town. Check this out. Let's get ready for the Floribama Shore. I think they need to work on that name. It's MTV's latest reality show from the same people that brought you the Jersey Shore. Check it out.
Party's here!
Yeah, buddy!
I can't wait to go tanning.
That's right. The show follows a group of friends as they drink their face off all around the beach. It starts in Alabama, and who knows where it'll end up. Somebody will be the new Snooki, whoever that is. I'm sorry for your parents. See it for yourself when it airs November 27th.
No, that was a plug if I ever heard one.
Yeah, right?
All right, should Christina Aguilera be the one to honor Whitney Houston at the American Music Awards? We discussed that.
Plus, Selena Gomez spending the weekend without The Weeknd, who she was caught brunching with. And Ebony Steele, I think the SmackDown's coming up, right?
That's right. Thank you so much, Tori. I want everybody to stand by for Jeff's joke about The Weeknd. It'll be coming up, but make sure you have the DVL app so you can vote on our SmackDown topics today. Should schools ban Halloween costumes, or which celebrity had the best costume? You get to decide. Go to Daily Blast Live right now and vote.
Hi, friends. Shakara with the Daily Blast Live digital team here. Oh, Brooke does have a story. I was gonna take you on a little tour. Oh, and they're yelling at me with stories available. I just can't take it. Brooke, what do you have? What do you have going on?
Anyway, it's actually really funny. So we all know what Gordon Ramsay looks like. Yes. So this guy tweeted a picture of his baby, and he's like, "This baby looks like Gordon Ramsay." Anyway, I don't know why this is in the story, but it is. So let's scroll past that. It does look like him. But look at this kid, you guys. Olivia, why does my nephew look like Gordon Ramsay? And then he responded, and he goes, "Poor kid." And then people just started going off and saying, like, he would probably taste the food and hate it. Right. Like, they're acting like the baby's Gordon. And he's so cute, though.
He's adorable. That's hilarious. That celebrity babies. Yeah. Well, let's see what Angelica has going on. A little snipperoo going on here.
Yes, so this story is trending right now on Brits.co. Lauren Conrad teased her Instagram followers over the weekend with a haircut. So she posted this right here showing her getting her ponytail chopped off. And then the next photo is that, yeah, so cute. But she doesn't show us when it's done what it looks like. But there is this throwback photo of her, what she used to look like with short hair. People are super excited about it. Gotta love Lauren Conrad. She can pull off anything.
Is this for a new movie role, or did she donate the hair? Or
no, looks like she just did it for a change. She's a new mom now, so ready for something new.
All right, nothing wrong with that. You like it? We love it. Leo, looking a little suspicious over here. What? Hiding the screen. All right, what am I guessing?
So there's a story from TMZ about the first Weinstein movie that broke after the scandal, and it reported how much it made. Can you guess how much?
Okay. How much it made? It's not. Dang.
No, it's not even thousands.
It's not even. Dang. $100?
$742 Saturday. The movie only made $742 because it was exclusively released to several theaters, but people are spectating that the Weinstein scandal has a lot to do with this mishap. The budget of the movie was within the millions, so $742, that's not looking too good, Shakara.
It's not looking good. You in the red. You know, when you're an alleged predator, this is what happens. You don't get the luxury of making those dollars when you're an alleged predator. So the Kevin Spacey stuff is coming out today. It's just seeming like this is dominoing and dominoing and dominoing. So we'll see what happens in Hollywood, as I like to call it, Hollyweird. We'll see you in the next break, guys.
5 seconds. 3, 2.
That's crazy.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's time for that SmackDown. Now, just seconds ago, you voted to hear should schools ban Halloween costumes? Grab your phones, go to the DBL app, and vote now for which host you think wins this SmackDown. And, well, in Canada, just so you know, more schools are banning Halloween costumes. Instead, students can participate in Spirit Week and dress up for themed days during Halloween week. Now, the question is, should schools ban Halloween costumes altogether? Here to lead the SmackDown is radio girl Erica Cobb and TV personality Sam Shocker. Right now, Erica has 10 wins, and Sam is behind by 2 with 8. That's nothing to sneeze at, but you can vote, and that your vote counts, so grab your device and vote now. Sam, let's go ahead and start with you.
Okay, Halloween is a tradition, and kids get very excited to dress up for Halloween and go to school and do the little parade, and it also is a great time to express your creativity. And if you don't, and let's look at Spirit Week. How many costumes do you have to have for Spirit Week? That's a lot of money for a lot of parents that a lot of parents can't afford.
All right, Erica Cobb.
Well, it's asking if they should ban Halloween costumes, and I think that they should. I agree that Halloween is a tradition, but a tradition for whom? It's not a priority for everyone. When it really comes down to it, the priority when you're in school is to learn. Everything else is elective. I don't think that you should just have it nothing, but you can offer it after school hours.
All right, final thought, 5 seconds, Sam, go.
Completely disagree. You can still learn and also have fun. I think that's a good, healthy balance for kids to have.
All right.
Well, you brought up the financial aspect, and the truth is a lot of families can't afford Halloween costumes, so that also makes other kids feel
you can be creative.
All right, it was close, but the final
paint on your face.
Sam Shocker pulled it out with 55%. All right. And just so you know, while we're talking about costumes and Halloween, haunted houses just aren't for everyone. No. Coming up next, we send 3 DBL co-hosts into one of the scariest haunted houses in the nation. But guess who the scaredy cat is? Y'all ain't gonna believe this one. And the Fixer Upper hosts giving back in a big way. Why they say their latest project was the most important yet.
Promotional consideration is.
Kelly, I'm going to need Kelly Schubert on this.
No, I have to go. You don't. Oh, wait. You really do? Yeah. Okay, guys. Hi. Kelly here. I'm here with the other Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly, tell us what's trending.
Oh my gosh, I know that you are loving this story. So Sarah Hyland of Modern Family was spotted. Well, actually, her Halloween costume is a couple's costume with former Bachelorette contestant Wells. Okay, yeah, you know a little bit more about him, but there's some serious couple speculation because of this. They went as Stranger Things characters, which is probably the hottest costume for Halloween this year, so I'm feeling a little love potion in the air.
Yeah, I've totally heard that they've been canoodling together, and I fully support that. Anyone else? Connor, what do you have going on?
Yeah, so Will Poulter is trending right now for his epic Halloween costume. So he dressed up as Sid from Toy Story, who is the bully, and it's an amazing story. Check it out on Twitter.
All right, welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We are one day away until things get really spooky around here. But Halloween came early for some of the DBL co-hosts. We went into a very, very scary, deep into the halls of the 13th floor haunted house here in Denver. Check it out.
So, what's your biggest fear in haunted houses? I said I don't like people to scare me because I punch back. It's not what's ahead of me, it's smoking or taking I don't like that at all. Inside the attractions. Jen, so don't look. Jen, okay, Tori's literally holding my hand.
Hey, who got the keys to the car? Is this an elevator?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in the middle. Y'all ain't gonna kill. You ain't killing me.
I'm gonna just keep flexing. Left foot, right foot.
Woo!
I got you guys. I'm going first.
Oh my God! Save yourself.
This is what I look like in 6th grade. I'm gonna go for it.
It's me. It's Ebony.
What? Are you kidding me?
Get the out of here.
I gotta tell you what, I got bruises everywhere.
Do you see all these badges of honor?
I know we're not heroes, but in some ways, we are.
Yes. It was so fun. They did such a great job there.
They did a great job. Jen, you were very saying I would never be scared, but you did fall down. We caught it on camera. How did that feel?
Well, I still got a bruise in the back of my butt to prove it.
There you go.
Right. Yeah.
And Ebony, how did you feel?
I felt very just scared. Everything was really, really scared about it, and I felt like I was going to be taken out, and I wanted my mama and my daddy.
And that's true. She ran out.
I did.
But it was good, A, for participation. I was very proud of you. That's right.
Thank you very much.
That's right. More breaking and trending stories in our next half hour, including more breaking developments in the Kevin Spacey story that we've been following. And Kathy Griffin putting everyone on blast in an explosive YouTube video. So guys, if you're leaving us, don't forget you can watch us live on Facebook and YouTube. See you soon.
Yes.
Hi there. You guys caught me in the middle of a snack here. Everybody's hard at work. I know you guys said you like the behind-the-scenes tours and things like that. So in the commercial breaks, you see our production assistant, Chiquita, distributing the new cards. You see Jeff looking lost as normal.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I was like, what segment are we in? And the third show, they kind of all blend in together. I'm like, what was that? Where did we just come from? What's going on? I have to use the restroom. But I just did.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, is this real?
See?
You feel better?
See how confused I'm just making you by doing this? I'm really not this tall. I'm this tall. I just have gibberish to say. So just tune into the next second. You can hear me talk about nothing more.
Nothing more.
More?
Told you, third hour, the words.
It's only Monday, you guys. It's only Monday, and Jeff's this tangled up.
When's lunch? Half hour.
Right. Let's eavesdrop and see what's Tori talking about. It's my night. Yeah. I was eavesdropping on your conversation.
What's going on,
Were
guys?
y'all having a serious discussion? I'm sorry.
No, but first of all,
okay.
you got like 7 compliments on your Superman sweater.
Why, thank you.
1 to 10, how excited are you about the sweater?
10 out of 10.
Is Superman your favorite?
Superwoman.
Chauvinistic.
I did. Okay.
Excuse
all
me,
right.
Tori.
Wow, I did just eat my own humble pie. Excuse me,
Right.
Superwoman.
Right. I will clear the stage because I don't want Stu, the stage manager, to yell at me. So, yeah, he's Batman. He's Batman. We're clear the stage. See you in the next break, guys.
All right, it's Daily Blast Live, the only live daytime show that covers top trending stories happening right now. Are you a part of the show? Well, that's your fault if you're not, because you can be by downloading the DBL app and joining us. We are live in the DBL studios, even on a Monday. Everybody, you can hear them working so hard. Busy tracking the top stories and videos at this moment, as well as the top trending feel-good stories right now. Selena Gomez is talking about her kidney transplant on NBC's Today Show. Here she is with the best friend and donor, Francia Raisa.
I just really hope that we can help somebody. I really do. I don't think what we went through was easy. I don't think it was fun. And I hope that this inspires people to feel good, to know that there is really good people in the world.
Selena says that since the surgery, she's feeling much better and her lupus may never flare up again. Things are getting spooky at the White House. The South Portico is a creepy, crawly fright fest. Fun fact, President Eisenhower was the first to decorate the White House for Halloween. And NBA superstars Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins visited a haunted house this weekend. And the pair of 7-foot-tall athletes, can you believe it? They couldn't handle it.
I don't want to go in here.
All right, I can't believe that. I mean, it's all made up. It's like a haunted house. It's not real. Who would be that scared? Gee whiz, Jeff, it's all on you.
Thank you, Ebony Steele. All right, guys, joining me right now is radio girl Erica Cobb, Biggest Loser trainer Jen Wiederstrom, and pop culture guru Tori Shulman. I'm Jeff Schroeder. And let's get right to it, shall we? I love this next story. Well, I shouldn't say that. Selena Gomez and the weekend are over. This according to TMZ. And we can't say we're surprised after she spent her Sunday with ex-boyfriend Justin Bieber. Here they are at brunch. They sipped smoothies, went to church together, then headed back to Bieb's mansion, just like everybody else, to hang, you know? And we kind of saw this coming after the weekend unfollowed Selena's mom and her best friend who donated her kidney to the pop star. So he unfollowed like all of Selena's crew, family included.
Do you think it's a little soon to be sipping smoothies with Justin Bieber right after you break up?
No.
No.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, what is all this like remorse? I mean, for starters, they're a young couple in Hollywood, and it was a young relationship. It was
like 10 months. Yeah.
Come on, like you can go and have all the smoothies you want with Bieber.
Yeah, but I feel like it was what, 2 weeks ago, and we were just talking about the weekend and Selena maybe getting engaged. Remember, like, they weren't
That's what the media does. It speculates everything. I think
we are the media.
I know, and we speculate. But I think they had a real. All right, laugh it up, Tori. Got a good one in. Laugh it up. I think they had a real something special. You know what I mean? As far as Hollywood goes, you always go back to that one, I guess. And a lot of serious things are happening to Selena Gomez. So she probably went to Justin Bieber, as funny as it sounds, for support.
Yeah. Or maybe they're all quality people. You know, it's possible. Just because people break up doesn't make them less quality.
All right.
Well,
that's the media talking right there. All right, digital producer Raquel Villanueva with more Spacey news at this moment.
Yes, Netflix just responded minutes ago to the Kevin Spacey controversy. The House of Cards star is accused of sexually assaulting an actor when he was 14 years old. Netflix says they are meeting with the cast and crew today to make sure they feel safe and supported. They go on to say Kevin Spacey is not on set and was not scheduled to be. The show will end after season 6. Reports say the decision was made before the scandal broke. The creator of House of Cards calls the allegations deeply troubling. Back to you guys.
I wonder if they'll take
All
his
right,
Oscar.
thanks, Raquel.
I wonder. That's
Well, if he got a, I don't know, what's the statute of limitations on like 30 years ago?
well, it depends.
With the case.
If he's underage, there's a difference there.
So it's not just regular.
Correct.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to keep
interesting.
following it.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, let's move on here. Christina Aguilera has just announced that she's going to be performing a tribute to Whitney Houston at the American Music Awards next month. It'll mark the 25th anniversary of The Bodyguard.
Yes.
25 years.
5 years?
Well, we were following a story. They're actually releasing unheard tracks from the actual movie that Whitney sang. But I'm wondering which one is she going to sing an unreleased track? Will it be, of course, like...
It has to be I Will Always Love
For
You.
sure. It's got to be.
She's got to hit the note.
I love Christina Aguilera, don't get me wrong, and I know that she is going to do Whitney justice, but I would have liked to see Deborah Cox. In 2015, during the biopic, I Will Always Love You, she did all the vocals for Whitney, and she also did in 2000, same script, different cast, where she was in studio with Whitney, had a relationship with her. I would have liked to see someone who has more of a similar background go for it and honor Whitney that way.
Now, I hear that Christina Aguilera, just so you guys know, she was picked in a Disney movie because she could hit a high C, which Mariah Carey was the only one who could hit it. She went into the bathroom, had a tape recorder, hit the high C, and that's how she got her career started. It's incredible. So, but I agree with you. I think she could hit the note, but it seems like a disparate type of personality to do it.
Did you read that like on a Snapple lid? Where'd you get that fact?
It was Snapple.
It was a high C lid.
It was a high C lid.
Oh, Jeff, come on.
Nice funny story today. It's Monday. I get better as the week goes on.
That was good.
All right, Kathy Griffin is ticked off. She posted a 17-minute rant this weekend on YouTube and goes after Bravo's Andy Cohen and TMZ's Harvey Levin. She even broadcasts Harvey's personal phone number and encourages people to call it. Here's why.
During my 2-month investigation, phone numbers got out of my mom, and my mom got death threats at her retirement village, and my sister, while she was dying of cancer, got death threats at her apartment. So that's why I'm putting that out there.
I don't know. Someone else go. I don't think there's any excuse for that. You know what I mean? I like a good comeback. We talked about it last week. I'm all on board for a good comeback. This is not the way to do this. This is not the way to do it.
Well, I think what's happening here is the reason why they say let sleeping dogs lie, because no one in this situation is 100% innocent. And the fact that people are being baited and then the next person comes and then piles on and then piles on. What did I say earlier? Like, whatever's done to you or whatever you do is being done back to you. So if they continue this piling on, then we're going to see more and more of this stuff happening.
Yeah. It's Mahatma Gandhi. He says if you do an eye for an eye, the whole world will be blind. And that's what happens. When is it going to stop? Kathy Griffin has really dug herself a hole. If she wants to be this person that's never going to be put on TV again, she's doing a great job because she's angering everybody. And I don't think putting out someone's personal phone number because they did it is the right thing to do.
Well, I think also just keep in mind during this, our current state of affairs, she's not exactly the most grotesque person that we're speaking about. Let's just throw that out.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I like the eye for eye thing. I think we had that conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm an eye for an eye guy, you know, but no, I'm not. I'm going to take the words of Gandhi.
There you go.
Let's move on. Rapper Cardi B is getting married. Photographer Alex Subbers sent us these photos. Check them out. Cardi's boyfriend Offset proposed to her on stage in front of nearly 20,000 people at a Philadelphia stadium during a concert, and he didn't disappoint with this 8-carat ring. Look at that thing.
I mean,
bling bling.
I hope they got it at Costco. That's going to be really
Costco?
That's really expensive.
I don't think Costco sells 8-carat rings.
They sell everything, Jeff.
I agree. I agree.
They do sell diamond rings.
You need a car.
Do you think this is going to last?
I'm going to put a time limit on here.
What's your time limit?
I'm going to put 6 months on it, just because I just remember like Ben and J-Lo, like any big ring, any big sign of affection that's super huge.
We talked about
this. I say
this.
no. You could.
You think because the ring is big, that has something to do with the length of the marriage?
I sure do.
Jeff, please. That is not even. Okay, first of all, what's the average ring supposed to be? A 3-month salary? An 8-carat diamond you can get for about $100,000 at a wholesaler. If this dude has more than $5 million in the bank, do the math. That means that he paid less for the ring.
All right.
than
I'll
he
do the
was
math.
supposed to. You have to stop using 9-to-5 logic on people who are not 9-to-5.
Okay, if they're still together after 6 months, I will buy them a wedding present sent from Jen Schroeder. I'll send it. If not, I want a nice present from you, Kyle. Yeah. There's a 6-month time limit on it. And comedian Al Jackson, make us laugh. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Why are mommy and daddy fighting? Oh my goodness. Speaking of dysfunctional, the restaurant family we all love to hate. Yep, that's right. We're getting a first look at the new season of Vanderpump Rules, and all the Stassi's drama is in full effect. Watch this.
Usually with this group, where there's smoke, there's fire.
This is not good. This is bad.
If you do decide to break up with me, can it not be over tonight? Please.
I can't wait to see what trouble my man Jax gets into this year, and what messes Lisa Vanderpump up to clean up. Are those words? Season 6 premieres on Bravo December 4th. Back to you, Jeff.
I love it. You just got me excited for Vanderpump. I'm super pumped about it.
He knows none of those people.
Al, we're going to sit down and I'm going to explain it all to you. I'm going to give you all the drama. I'll give you the scoop. All right, Daily Blast Time is all about live news that is happening. Ebony Steele, what's coming up?
All right, I'll tell you what's coming up, Al. I guess in an effort not to make Cardi B jealous, I've removed all of my rings. I just don't want to look at my hands, you know, and get a little feeling a certain kind of way. Al already sounded off, but evidently he's going to sound off a little more. That's coming up next. Are you trying to lose weight? Then try the pizza plan. Comedian Al Jackson's take on this crazy way to work out, and watch this. We love this viral video of a little girl sweetly serenading her new pup, Oakley, from the American Lab Rescue. We'll be right back. Yes, she is. You better sing that song to him. Yes, she can do it. Yes, she can.
Hey guys, it's Connor Ashley chilling out in the Digital Lounge. We're talking about what's trending right now. First up, we have this makeup artist. She is 24 years old. Her name is Dane Yoon. She was just featured on Ellen because her makeup looks are amazing. None of them are photoshopped. They are all just face makeup. As you can see here, it is pretty spectacular, and the internet is going crazy for this. She has about 265,000 followers on Instagram right now. You know, you can go over to her Instagram and check out all of her looks. They are so cool and might give you some Halloween inspiration. Her Instagram handle is @DesignDane. Alrighty, Kelly Grega, what do we got trending right now? Looks like my favorite thing, wine.
I know, and it's kind of an unfortunate story. So the New York Times is reporting that wine will no longer be available across interstate lines. So that means wine that is produced must be sold within that state. And this is...
When is this happening? Wait, what is...
So this actually appeared on a Reddit stream about 7 days ago, but the New York Times just published today, and it's because of new licensing laws. So you'll still be able to have vendors purchase them. I have to read a little bit more into the story and kind of understand how the legal licensing works, but essentially wine is being very limited. And we know with the California fires, wine has already become a small commodity, so stock up now.
This is bad news. This is bad news, guys. Go to Costco and get lots of wine while you can still get it.
Yes, absolutely.
You can come over and we'll have a DBL wine party. Okay, Brett, what's up with airplanes?
Where do you like to sit when you're on an airplane? Window, aisle, middle?
I like to sit in the exit aisle because you get a lot of room.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I prefer the aisle. I'm 6'5". I need that leg room. I like to get up, stretch. Yeah. But so now there's some psychologists interviewed with the Telegraph, and they said that if you actually prefer the window seat, you're more likely to be selfish, be in control, and you're more easily irritable, which is not complimentary to anyone sitting in the window seat.
Actually, I love the window seats, so...
Yeah, well, you love being in control then. If you like to sit in the aisle, you're more reserved, you're more sociable, but you are more restless, and you're not able to sleep as easily on planes, which I could see that making sense.
Yeah, wow. Well, you guys heard that. I might be selfish because I like the window seat. So give us your DBL take on these stories. See ya.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show covering breaking news, entertainment, and trending topics live as they happen. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, where comedian Al Jackson rants and raves about the wildest stories he's found on the internet with a little help from our favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, guys.
All right, thank you so much, Erica Cobb. That's right, I'm here in my favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment. Al Sounds Off with everyone's favorite comedian, right. Mr. Al Jackson.
Brother, how are you?
Woo, feeling good, man.
Yeah.
Feeling good on this Monday.
That's right. I miss you this weekend.
I know.
We got to hang out.
You know what we got to do, Al? We need to get back in the gym. I don't know about you, but I need to.
You look pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I've been doing? This guy's workout. Check this out.
Jeff, I don't know. This just kind of makes me upset. I feel like pizza and the gym are mortal enemies. They should never meet. They're like your exes. They should be separate, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because it's always like, you know, it's like when they say, oh, Jeff, come to the gym, feel the burn. They're not talking about pizza grease, all right? This is absolutely ridiculous, and I'll tell you this is highly effective if you want to burn calories and friendships, because you're going to stink the gym up, and everyone's going to hate you. Get it together and go all the way down on those exercises. Let's go next one.
All right, let's go to the next one. Walmart robots. I said that correctly. Walmart robots. Walmart can't be taking people's jobs, man. Let's check this out.
Let's take a look at it.
When it comes to retail technology, we're pushing the boundaries of what is possible through robotics and AI. We're using technology to focus on tasks that are repeatable, predictable, and manual.
I don't know, Al.
It's weird. They're smiling. They're about to be put out of a job.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is so weird, because when they said robots at Walmart, I thought they were talking about like Transformers. These are not Transformers. These are like, you know, these are like robots that do taxes for Transformers. They're like, they're super boring. It's like if you mixed a robot with Mitch McConnell. It just doesn't, there's just nothing good. But I will say this, I just don't like them, you know, we need people at Walmart. It's like, who's going to tell me where the ethnic food section is? I need a guy to point me there. You know what I'm saying? What's next? Are you going to replace the old guy with a hologram? I like my old greeters, and I like human beings at Walmart. Fix it, Walmart.
All right, fix it up. All right, Al, I don't know about you, but I'm a good friend. I'd help you move, Al. Would you help me move?
That's a real friend. You're not real friends, so you help each other move.
That's right. 100%. I don't know if I'd help these guys, though, Al.
All right, let's check it out. Let's check this out. That is... How else could this work out, Jeff?
I think we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If these guys had watched one episode of The Roadrunner and the Coyote, they would have known that this was not going to work. But I like that, they, you know, I don't know, I talked to these guys and they actually said, we have a plan. They were like, you take the couch, drop it on my face, and I'll fall out of the truck, and it'll work out. And so their plan worked.
It worked to perfection.
You know, Jeff, look at it. Honestly, the couch is in the truck. What they did worked.
I didn't even notice that.
Look, it just needed 3 friends, a terrible idea, and a concussion, and some magic happened. I give props to these guys. Well done, fellas. That's Al Jackson.
Al always works. That's Al Jackson. This is Al Sounds Off, everybody. All right, tomorrow Al Jackson has something special brewing for Halloween. If you want to rate your Halloween, if you want Al to rate your Halloween costume, please send us your pick using your favorite social media and use hashtag #RateThisCostume. All right, pop culture guru Tori Shulman with something coming in hot.
Yes, that's very true, Jeff. Coming in hot, you can get more than just free candy on Halloween. A lot of places are actually offering freebies. So here you are, wear a costume to Krispy Kreme and get a free donut. Get a burrito at Chipotle for only $3 if you're in costume. But remember, guac is extra. It's going to be funny one day. And for the kids, Chuck E. Cheese is giving away a free slice of candy corn cake. If you would want to eat that, that's awesome. So like us on Facebook to see all of the Halloween deals, and make sure to tune into the show tomorrow because we got some fun and spooky plans for Halloween. Back to you, Jeff.
All right. Thank you, Tori. Burrito. That was my favorite. All right. Daily Blast Live covers what you're talking about in real time. Ebony, what's our DBL Nation sharing right now?
They're sharing a lot, Jeff. As a matter of fact, we've got this video coming up next from the DBL Nation. Animals at the Houston Zoo showing some love for the Astros. They beat the Dodgers 13-12 last night, and Game 6 is tomorrow in L.A. Up next, though, a police officer on monster duty. The house call he made for a little girl and how she's paying it forward. It's up next.
Hello guys, it's Shakara again from the Daily Blast Live digital team. I think Leo is pulling up something to share with us. Shall we travel to his computer?
Sure.
What's going on?
So Alternative Press is reporting some of the inspiration behind J.K. Rowling's Deathly Hallow symbol, and she shares with us that the middle is the wand, the circle is the stone, and then the triangle is the cloak. So it's some of the magical artifacts from the actual movie inspired it. And there's also another movie with a similar symbol, The Man Who Would Be King. And Rowling just kind of broke down a little bit and said that it actually inspired her new Deathly Hallow symbol.
Nice. Yeah. So that's not the Illuminati, you guys. Stop spreading rumors.
I mean, geez, it's like it almost looks like an eye. But no rumors, no rumor spreading.
We're not spreading rumors here. Brooke has something adorable on her screen. Let's check this out, boo.
Yeah, so this photographer, her name is Karen Marie. You might have seen her before. She was dressing up these little babies into Disney princesses. Well, now she's back and she's doing a fun take on it for Halloween. She's dressing them like little villains, which is super cute. I think only babies as villains can be cute. But this one's fun. This is the Little Mermaid villain. There's the little eels sitting next to her. Yeah, and then we have just a bunch of other ones. I don't even know what is this one. I don't know, but they're super cute. So go over to Huffington Post to see the rest of the article. There's the Lion King. I'm dying.
I can't even imagine setting up a baby to take pictures like this. Jeff, did Lawson take some cute baby pics like this?
He did. Well, for Halloween, is this oh, that's like the Lion King. Yeah. I see it. We just put him, he was only he was like 2 weeks old when he was born last year. He was 2 weeks old at one point. Yeah, you know, for Halloween, I'm saying. And we just put him like in a pumpkin head like thing. He did not like it at all. He hated it. He hated it. I don't blame him. So we're going to.
What's he being tomorrow?
It's a surprise. Right? I don't want to save it. I want to save it.
Save it. Save it. Save it.
Don't you want to keep talking? I came over here to throw something away, Brooke.
Yeah, see, you catch Jeff in action here. He'll toss it. Let me demonstrate what Jeff has been up to. Jeff likes to throw his cards, his old cards.
Yeah, this is what I think.
Yeah, this is his thing. At Brooke.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't have enough time, and I have to just get into the TV segment.
Yeah.
No, it's funny.
And now some people, Tori throws them at her and pretends it's me, so it's not me all the time.
See, Jeff has the other host trained to throw trash at Brooke.
You guys got the other host trained. Everyone loves guac is extra. Get out of here.
My God.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, Daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. A Colorado police officer helped a 4-year-old with a monster hunt. Now she's saying thanks by helping another officer in his fight against cancer. Watch this. When 4-year-old Sydney Fahrenbrook and her family moved into a new home this summer, she thought monsters might have moved in too. Colorado police officer David Bonday stepped in to help Sydney. They went on a monster hunt.
Did you check under the cushions, or do you think we're good?
Sydney is sort of an icon at the department now, making weekly visits to show her appreciation. Now, she's on a different call, helping another officer with a different battle. Recently donating all of her savings to Officer Kyle Zuloff, who's battling pancreatic cancer. Sydney wants to ease Officer Zuloff's fears, just as Officer Bonday did for her. Wow! And Sydney, Megan, and Officer Bonday are all joining us live from Colorado. Hi there!
Hello.
Great to have you guys with us. I'm going to start off with you, though, Sydney. Why did you want to help police to help them with a monster hunt?
Did you want me to help you with a monster hunt?
I was scared of monsters.
Right.
Yeah. It's a really good idea.
I know it is. And with that uniform on, I don't think you're going to have a hard time. Now, did you make sure the coast is clear for Halloween tomorrow? Because we're dependent on you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Officer Bonday, first of all, I wanted to thank you for your service, and I wanted to ask you, were you afraid to back Sydney up on this monster hunt?
I appreciate that, thank you, and no, I wasn't. It was my pleasure to help her out.
Amazing. Sydney, what made you want to give up your whole savings for Officer Zuloff? I think that was an incredible thing that you did.
Well, I just wanted to help people with cancer.
Oh. Good girl.
And I want to ask the both of you, especially you, Mama Fahrenbrook, I want to know how it feels to see a 4-year-old, your 4-year-old, make such a grown-up decision to help Officer Zuloff.
It feels really great. It's still surprising that any 4-year-old will give up her money to help somebody who is in need of it, but it feels great that we're doing something right with her.
How can people at home support Officer Zuloff?
So we have a fundraising site that's set up, and they can go to longmontfop6.com, and they can donate directly to Kyle's Cancer Fund.
Keep up the good work.
Definitely.
You are my hero.
Yes. Thank you so much.
What an angel. Digital producer Kelly Schuberth with news at this moment.
Hey guys, this is just in. Jimmy Kimmel has just announced a lineup of guest hosts for his show this week. So the reason they're stepping in is so he can prepare for his son's second heart surgery. So let me show you the lineup. We've got tonight, we've got Shaq. Tomorrow, we've got Dave Grohl. Wednesday, we've got Channing Tatum, ooh-wee. And then Thursday, we've got Jennifer Lawrence. So Jimmy says he's really appreciative that they're all stepping in for him, and he thanks them for their help. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Kelly. Wait, we also want to give a DBL shout out to our Daily Blast Live team, building houses for Habitat for Humanity. Our own Jeff and Tori, yes, they were among the staffers taking part in Make a Difference Day, a day designated to help others serve our community. We love your pet pics too, so keep those coming. We've been getting so many pictures of pets. Oh, look at him. In costumes, it's hard to keep up. Look at that. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration.
Live. Let's look at a couple of funny moments from today's show. There was a lot of them.
Yeah. Mick Jagger approached you and started. I can't.
Jen, he looks like a catcher's mitt.
I don't know what I would do.
He looks like a catcher's mitt.
Wow, you threw a stone at the Mick.
Yeah, well,
I
you see his face?
I'm not saying anything. Let's see another one. I think we got another video.
You think because the ring is big, that has something to do with the length of the marriage?
I sure do.
You have to stop using 9-to-5 logic on people who are not 9 to 5.
Okay, if they're still together after 6 months, I will buy them a wedding present.
Why are mommy and daddy fighting?
That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, we got one more video.
I can't believe that. I mean, it's all made up. It's like a haunted house. It's not real. Who would be that scared?
And that's coming up tomorrow, right? We got that video for Halloween.
Tomorrow, Jen and I get our faces done, and we scare people at that place.
It was awesome. Good. It was awesome.
All right, you're going to have to come tomorrow and watch that out. The stories never stop. If we don't either, we are live on YouTube and Facebook.